Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
This December, join us each morning at 10 a.m. for our Christmas Advent deals. A new deal every day with Jewellery Maker this Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! I'd be an amazing Santa.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
If you're looking for the perfect gift this year, then choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Contact us now on 0800 644 655 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello, welcome back to the show. Very nice to have you company this evening. We've got a bit of bling going on tonight. We've got a bit of tinklage going on. Not quite sure how long these are going to be on for though, because they're going to be all right. They're going to get really annoying. My name's Ruth. Going to take you through the next 4 hours tonight. Hopefully, if we survive that long. With the team, we're getting ready in the gallery. We've got Phil and his phenomenal deals. We've got Luscious Mike. Luscious, did you hear that? Luscious tonight. Luscious Michael. Oh yes. Mike and I were busting some moves at the Christmas party, weren't we, Mike? He did a few of these and a few of those. And Toby Snuggs. Woo. In the room. We are friends again, aren't we, Toby?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, can find him now. Yeah. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just realised. Sorry about that. Well, the story is, just to make it doubly worse, is that I friended Toby. Had you friend requested me or
you sent it to
not?
Me.
Did I find you then?
Yeah.
That's even worse. I must have found Toby, friend requested him, and then Toby at the Christmas party said, "You friend requested me?" I went, yeah. You unfriended me. No, I didn't. Literally about 10 seconds later, I'd obviously See, I was just so obviously conscious of doing it that I'd pressed it twice. Yeah. And yeah. Got too excited, that was what it was. Hashtag awkward at the Christmas party, we're now friends. You can be friends with him as well. Right, suddenly gets off air tonight, 10,000 requests, okay. Hello, luscious Laura.
Hello.
Are you all right?
I'm good,
yeah. She looks very calm, doesn't she? She looks like she's been sat there for hours, all calm and chilled. It's not been like that, has it? Why do we always end up running around?
Right?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, it's literally been pure chaos, but it's the story
it's all
of my
good.
life.
We're here, we're sorted,
We're
you're looking
good.
fabulous.
Yeah.
In your bling. Is it purple? Is it aubergine?
I think it's like
I like to say it like that.
Aubergine.
Aubergine.
I was going to say maroon.
Maroon. Whichever.
It's like a posh purple.
Posh purple. Let's go with posh purple. Laura, tonight in posh purple. We are kitted up to the nines tonight, literally as well. You probably noticed, Laura, I have just sampled a couple of three pieces, bracelet, ring, the whole kit and caboodle,
Oh, good, yeah.
How fabulous are these? We're a little bit obsessed. You're going to love them. And that is still standing. Yeah, this is from the first kit we're doing tonight. If I said to you ceramic, porcelain, if I said to you under £10, and again, there's loads to these kits tonight. It's ridiculous. But it's fabulous because we are sticking with that right the way through the show. Can I double, triple check, Phil? Nothing we're doing tonight is going to be over that, is it? Unless it's accidental. Okie dokie. That's all good. So, nothing purposely going on over £10 tonight. And look at all of these. Love, love, love these. There's something a bit leopardy going on there as well. Something a bit animal printy that I like.
Yeah, sort of a bit sort of deserty as well, sort of like a bit rustic. They're just really, really beautiful.
They're lovely.
It's my first time using them as well.
I've never seen them before.
No, not me. So it's been great.
Exciting! So that's not very far away, but we are going to literally adorn you with gorgeousness. So do stick around if you can tonight. Very nice to have your company on this fine. It doesn't feel like a Sunday. I don't know what day it feels like actually. Not quite sure. I literally, the only sort of a snippet of Sunday this afternoon, I just sat down for 10 minutes because I was washing and doing all sorts today. Sat down for 10 minutes and little Bella came and sat on my knee and went, oh, cute. And then I had, meep, meep. Binks ran in, trotted on, so I had to move it. So he was on my legs, Binks was on, and I went, I've got 10 minutes. I was hard to move them. They were so sweet.
Tried out with 5 dogs.
No. How do you can't get out from that, surely, if you've got 5 dogs on top of you.
It's difficult. No,
depends if they're a chihuahua or not, though, to be fair, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah,
they're not chihuahuas, are they?
We've got one French bulldog.
French
She's the little one. She's one that if you want a seat, you pick her up and she gets chucked onto her lap.
Bless them. Yeah. Oh, we love little animals. We love them. Right, we are going to start. The deals are going to be on fire tonight, literally, because it's so hot in here. But Toby stripped off straight away as soon as he walked in. It's going to be a good night. Right. Let's start. Let me lean over here and grab my tools, my utensils, then we can start with our Stardust spacer beads. These are so lovely. These always make me want to sing a Take That song. There's nothing wrong with that either. But have a little look at these. They're like little planets, little sparkalicious planets. Have a little peek. They're so, so, so beautiful. I mean, when you see them and they're so well made like this, you're never going to even start to attempt to make these yourself. It's just not even worth it, is it? Just beautiful. They're so lovely. And they do add that touch of delicacy, that touch of sparkle and panache. Oh, that's a word that just popped into my head there, panache, to your designs. 9 to 5 sterling silver Stardust bead connectors, 6mm round, so they're a nice size, and you get 5 of them as well. So just remember, everything tonight is going under £10. So I just had my first under £10, and you do get 5 of them. So they're a great size. They're incredibly useful. So to be fair, if you want 10, you're still in that under £10 opportunity. So that's just shy about 99p per spacer bead, and they're lovely. I mean, I adore them, but they are perfectly made, so you're never going to sort of even attempt to do these yourself. But they would just add that little je ne sais quoi.
They're
to your
lovely,
designs. Yeah, gorgeous. Same with the sort of the Stardust sort of spaces as well that we have. Connect and the spaces just always look beautiful.
Just they look high end, don't they? I mean, you just pop a couple of little jump rings and just link those up at the section as a piece of on a piece of chain.
Yeah,
you've got a lovely, elegant necklace.
Exactly, and you can. It's just these little touches that totally change everything, that really make a difference to your designs. But they're so beautiful, and they're lovely finish on those. So you've got those sort of perfect spheres on the 6mm, and add them to your order. I'm sure you've been buying with us today. If not, where have you been? Maybe you've been out shopping. Have you been fighting your way through the shopping centres? I bet it was nasty out there today, wasn't it? No, stay away from me. So £4.95 on the telephone lines 800 644 655, on the web at jewellerymaker.com, 7 straight away in bar squids. So make sure we're checking out on those. Hello Norman, nice to see you there today. Have we met before? I don't know. Hello Samantha. Thank you for joining us tonight, darling. Are you well? Have you had a good day? Have you had a nice Sunday roast today? I did a schoolgirl error. Really fancied a Sunday roast. Thought I need roast potatoes today. Need those special roast potatoes. Did the whole thing. It was those. Yeah, and duck fat I went for today. I went really all out. Got a pie out of the freezer because it was just me. Meal for one today. Did all the veg, everything. Got it all out. What didn't I put in the oven, Toby?
Roast potatoes.
Roast potatoes.
Epic
fail.
fail.
We'll just have the vegetables and the pie.
Jinx.
Oh, so annoyed. So annoyed.
Especially when you've got your heart set on them and you're really looking forward to them.
That's all I wanted. I just really
but
wanted
when you get
the
home
roast.
tonight, you just need to put the roast potatoes in the oven and just... Have you got your leftover gravy?
I didn't bother with the gravy. I was that annoyed.
So basically, do it tonight. When you get home...
What, 10:30 tonight? Do roast potatoes and gravy? Some of us have got to be up in the morning. I can't be... I'll have night terrors if I'm doing that.
I've got a lot to do tomorrow.
You have a lot to do
tomorrow.
Anyways, we can't talk about that. Right, beautiful. The spacer beads. Yes, we might as well whilst we've got these. This is New Year. So that's the next thing. You've got to sort New Year out, haven't you? I haven't done anything for New Year. This is so lush. Best New Year I ever had was when I stayed in and I Skyped with my friend, and we were on Skype for about 4 hours to sing over the New Year. They were in London, I was at home. Best New Year ever. Well, we had a bit of champagne, just 1 or 2 glasses. Watched the same programme, watched a bit of Jules Holland. It was brilliant. It's like we're in the same room.
That's all you need to do.
It's great.
Good times.
Best one was ace. Right there. Is it? Don't tell me that. Don't ruin the illusion. It's live. 95 sterling silver Stardust beads. No, I didn't know that. I'm gutted. 5mm. I'm not going to watch it this year. 5mm rounds. And of course, we've still got to take these under £10. They are little gorgeous globes of sparklishness. I've just taken a big chunk out of my nail varnish again. I'll give up, Laura. I've been fighting with my nail varnish all night today. I can't. Basically, this is the problem now. I put too many layers on.
Well, you have to do what I said.
What was that? Take it all off again?
Yeah.
I haven't got time. You saw us running around beforehand. Never been on air. £8.95. There's 20 of them. They are amazing. I love these. I've got these in the silver and I've got them in. I think we did them in the rose gold, didn't we? I've definitely got them in several different colour tones anyway. But just a couple of those. Just imagine at least if you wanted to just use 2 of those. Either side of a gemstone on a stretchy bracelet, you've got a real focus, you've got a real sort of feature. Of course, a couple of those, maybe 1 or 2 connectors in there as well, like we just did. I have to say, I'm just giving you a heads up because I'm being naughty here, but I can't not do. If you're doing a little gemstone bracelet and you've got maybe a little charm, like something like this, something a little bit gorgeous like that, hallelujah, with a little spacer bead either side, maybe on a jadeite or something. Lovely.
But if you wanted to take it down a different road, what you could do is, because the drill hole's quite large on those, isn't it, on the spacer beads.
I'll show those to you, actually.
So you can maybe use like a cord, like a fine cord.
Yeah.
What is it, 5mm? So yeah, you should be able to get 2 lengths of 1mm or 5mm cord, and put the star on, and then have the cord, and then just put both ends up through the bead.
Oh, nice.
So almost like a sort of an elegant, but casual
like
necklace.
a drop, sort of lariat style at the bottom. Cute, very nice. They are so nice. And you'll get 3 of those stars. They're coming up. But yeah, they are beautiful. And we do need to show you that. I was watching something the other day, and I was like, turn it around. I want to see the hole. I need to see. Because sometimes it depends on how they're going to drop. But you can see they have got quite a large drill hole through the centre, which, as Laura said, pretty handy because you can use cord on that as well. So 20 of them. Don't forget, £8.95. Bargainous price tag on those. On the telephone lines, 800 644 655, and on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Grab them before they are gone, because they will be gone probably quite soon. So £8.95, but they are pretty fabulous. Beautiful, beautiful quality on those as well. And don't forget, they are sterling silver, 9 to 5. Are you still singing that song, are you, Paul? Oh, Paul keeps singing his song. Da, 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 da. He's not very happy with me. I've given everybody an earworm. There's a song on television, an advert about someone knocking on your door, and I just am ringing the bell. And Paul's like, don't, and he can't get out of his head now.
I don't know it, but all I know is your version of it now, so...
Someone's knocking at your door. Someone's ringing your bell. Everyone's like that, be quiet. Bye, Paul, happy Christmas. Hopefully Santa knocks on your door.
I don't know if you're going to make it out of the studio tonight. You're really not.
I'm going to be lynched, aren't I, before I leave? Right, let's do the silver oval beads as well, because obviously there was a bit of a, obviously you're having a little look at everything that we've got. We're under £10 all the way through tonight, but we are focusing on some elements of sterling silver for you as well. But we are keeping that under £10 alive, and don't forget, today is your last guaranteed day of standard delivery today. So make the most of it. Make the most, because you're probably going to be making a lot from now up until Christmas. You might have some pieces sorted, but make sure you make the most of that, especially when it's under £10 as well. Brilliant. These are cute. I love the style of these. So if you don't want to go for the rounds, or you want to mix things up a little bit, then you've got these elongated oval beads, a little tiny bit rice beady for me. 9 to 5, got lovely detail on there, a nice, again, really nice sort of drill hole right the way through the centre. So you've got a really lovely sort of elongated design. They're 6 by 2mm, and again you get 20. So 20 chances of them. Whether you're using those linear running round on your bracelets, whether you're kind of dropping them down, they'd be lovely on earrings as well, they would actually. They're great for £6.95 because, again, it's real silver. It's not plated here. This isn't on this particular selection of findings or these particular beads. The 9 to 5, these are all silver. You've got 20 individual pieces at £6.95. But I just like the fact that you've got the detail, that you've got those lovely sort of grooves that are running down, because they're going to catch the light. They're going to kind of twinkle without the effort, really, aren't they?
And again, if you had wire or anything like that, you could run it down and sort of enhance the bead a little bit if you wanted to. But for me, that would just be a lovely spacer in between your gemstones.
They are, they're really cute. And if you've got sort of, you want to use maybe your ovals, you want to kind of follow that line, you've obviously got your oval beads. If you want to go for your ovals, even your sort of rectangles or your nuggets, but you can mix and match. That's the thing. If you've got a lovely selection of findings, I think the more you've got, the more opportunity, the more creative actually I think you're going to be, because you'll be able to sort of set them out in front of you, have a little look, and sometimes it's the finding, it's the gemstones that kind of tell you what to do with them, rather than you sitting at home going, right, today I'm going to make this. They will kind of tell you what to do. Hi Ruby, nice to see you there. Sandra, well done. Don't blame you grabbing a couple of those. Lynn, Pam, Julie, Hannah. Wonderful work on those. Make sure you check it out at $6.95. I'm singing that song now myself. On the phone lines. Oh, lost one. Let's grab that one. And on the web, JewelleryMaker.com. Of course, last standard day for delivery before Christmas. It's nearly time. It's Christmas Eve this time next week. That's a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like,
I know it's
happening.
kind of, I'm nearly ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm nearly.
Yeah. I did some more wrapping this morning, so I think
wrapped anything.
not like wrapping, you know, like present wrapping. That's how I wrap, yeah, so I don't do it. So there we go, £6.95. Very well done, scooping those up, popping those. Let's do the stars as well. Let's finish where we started. These are so cute, so cute. Have a little look at all those. So you get 3 of these. If I do that, there we go. You can see them all sitting together. Sparkling away, little Christmas stars. Oh, see, that one's wonky. I can't cope with that. Sorry, it wasn't fine because I can't. I'm a Virgo. Sorry. No, sorry, Mike. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. There we go. All sitting in a line. There we go. I'm calm again now.
In the middle one's slightly off.
Oh, don't stop it. Do you know I was late today? I'm getting so bad at the moment. I'd literally left the house after going to the door, going, okay, that's left the house. Went, did I leave the oven on? I know I didn't leave the oven on.
I do that though.
Or the hob on.
I know, worry, and I've actually ran back in to check my back door to make sure I had locked the back door, even though I knew I had.
I knew I'd turn the oven off because it was like hours before I left the house. Oven and hob.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I would have smelt it if I had left it on or something. Yeah.
But because I'd sowed the seed in my head, I was on the phone to my mum and went, I've got to go home. She went, oh, surely not, Ruth. I went, I've got to. I know it's off. But if I don't, no, Ruth. I had to, yeah. And funnily enough, it was all off. Yeah. I'm getting worse in my old age. But 3 9-to-5 sterling silver charms, and you know how much you can pay for one little charm. And they're not too little either, but 1 star charm, if you think about some of the big boutiques you go to, the big places, you know those names, the big, you know where to go to for your charms. Well, if you were to pay £30-40 for a single charm, just with silver, that's what I'd expect. I'd expect to pay at least £35-40. I would. £9.95, you're getting 3.
See, they say charm, but for me, that's a pendant. You know, I wouldn't have that on a bracelet. They're probably a little bit large. Unless you wanted it as that focal drop, I would have that as a pendant. I think that's beautiful.
I'd set the middle, well, whichever, they're all the same. I'd set one as a pendant and I'd have a pair of earrings.
I was considering the earrings. But I'm also thinking ahead of, you know, you've got Christmas gifts, you've got end of school year, which I know is next year. But for me, start getting them in your sort of your drawer ready.
Especially when they're £9.95, you've got all 3 of them.
Exactly.
You're not going to go wrong with something like that. Just a really pretty pendant like that. Pop it on a jump ring if you want to keep it really, really simple and tie it on a little bit of cord. I'm sure you could do so much more. Obviously, if you've got some of the Stardust sort of spaces in there as well. But really, I mean, they're lovely. And you can see that. Look at that lustre bouncing off the sterling silver. Glorious, because you've got such a high polish on there. It's all about the detail, but it's all about those sort of extra touches and that incredible quality that you're always going to get with those. And solid 95 sterling as well. They are so scrumptious, scrumdiddlyumptious. At £9.95, I'd grab a couple of those, because that to me is a set. Then I'd want maybe another set to sort of split up as well. But yeah, definite add to your orders on those. And they're not going to go off, even if you're looking at those now. Maybe you've done your Christmas shopping. Maybe you're all sorted. I'm so envious if you are. And you're thinking, well, actually, they are lovely. They would be nice Christmas presents. They're going to be there for next year. They're not going to go off, as long as you can remember where they are. £9.95. Well done. Congratulations on those. They're really cute. I was searching around the house for some presents I'd bought the other day, and you suddenly have that moment and go, oh, I brought something in. It was September in a garden centre. I bought some little tree hanging things. I've no idea. I had forgotten.
Well, you've just reminded me. I did that. I've got a bag of presents somewhere that I could stock and fill with.
There you go. See?
Thank you. Remind me when I leave, because I'll forget.
I will try. See, I am relatively useful. The kit is coming up. Getting lots of people asking about the necklace. It's part of the kit. We've got lots of different components for the kit coming up tonight. I'm wearing a couple of them, bracelet, a necklace and ring. And they're so lovely. If you like working, maybe you've never worked with ceramic or porcelain before, these are going to rock your world. Just imagine that in an exclusive boutique. $99.99, I'd pay that for that. I'd expect it to be that, to be fair. It's, still going to be a part of tonight. Yeah, loving that. Right, shall we do barrels? Yes, please, they are lovely. They are huge. This is annoying me already. Because it's Christmas, Michael, that's why. It's all about smiling and cheer.
You got a sparkly jumper on now.
I've got a sparkly jumper on, just thought I'd go for a reindeer touch. Not going down well there, not. Oh, it's hanging off the tree now. Mike's just jealous, he just wants to wear it. 300 carats, you'd make a cute reindeer. 300 carats of multicolour beryl. Love these, love these. Wow, they're huge. Aren't they gorgeous? Really scrumptious colours going on here. Really light blues, beautiful decadent pinks and spearminty greens that you're seeing from the multicolour beryl. And of course, as a beryl gemstone goes, obviously if you're looking at beryl gems, you think of the likes of morganite, of emerald, you think of aquamarine, heliodor. There's a lot of gems. That's stunning. Stunning. £7.95 for 300 carats. That's such a stunning price. I think Adam dropped his pencil then. So I just said, ding. 0800 644 655. I don't know if I've actually seen these before, these larger nuggets.
I think I've seen them before, but not very often. And they're not something that I've seen often at all. But they're lovely, aren't they? Imagine those with those silver little barrels that we had. That's just going to be lovely, nice. Just spaced out. Yeah. I mean, look at the colour tones as well, because you might separate these out at home. Look at that blue. That's quite a fierce blue. That's really, really intense, isn't it? It's glorious. There are just so many gemstones packed on here as well. So many on that strand. It's a 38cm strand. Oh, they're glorious. I mean, they're absolutely popping in colours. You might want to take all the pinks off and join them together. You might want to collect the greens together. It's totally your call. But there is a lot of gemstones going on there. 10x4 to 20x8mm on your multicolour beryl. And I just think they're kind of your sweetie tones somehow. They're so feminine. Well done, everyone. Margaret's got a couple. Collector in Somerset. Hi, Mandy. Nice to see you there. Hi, David, Jan, Philippa, Susan, Julia. Lovely job. I mean, there's a lot of gems there, and we're talking beryl. A very much loved gemstone, that's for sure. And there are some, I mean, look at that deep green in there. There's some lovely colours. And of course, they're all going to be different. Every single one's going to be different because you've got that wonderful nature of the gemstones. They're just divine. Definitely worth having in your collection, that's for sure. They are lovely. Couldn't resist the beryl, says David. No, I don't blame you. I think they are a little bit irresistible, to be fair. And I think it's not only the beryl, it's the quality of them, isn't it, David? But it's the shape of them here as well that's, I think, just a little bit different. I've got some of the rounds before, but I do like those. I think they're gorgeous. Hello, Liz. Liz says, easy solution to your hob on-off worries. Take a photo of the hob. Do you know what? I might have to do that just before you leave. Idea. It's saved lots of holiday arguments in my house. Do you know what? That is actually a really good idea because I'm also a nightmare with the door at the moment. I lock it and go, I'm actually now having to go locked and say it out loud because somebody told me to say locked. Then I go and get in the car and go... run back and check it.
I do giggle at myself and go, I know it's locked. I'm just kidding. It becomes a habit. You form your own habits, don't you?
But I'm exactly the same. You get that doubt in your mind and that's it then. It stays in your mind. Like I often do the kids like... food on a little griddle, like baking sandwiches in the morning, and then I'm like, did I turn it off? Especially if I'm coming down here, it's a long time, so yeah. You do, you just set the own seed. I feel your pain. I don't know. I don't know what it is. No, I had a lot of sleep the last week. I think it's just all that's just setting in. It's just paranoia, isn't it? I think everyone does it.
Yeah, I think so. I will do that though. I like that because then you can. I need. That's why I say locked out loud because it's got to be a visual or an audible sort of cue.
My worst is getting in the car and getting halfway to Redditch and having to pull over in an actual service station to make sure I've got my kits. Because once that seeds in my brain, I'm like,
yeah, that would be a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it?
And then I have to pull in, see them. Like, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I went to a big awards dinner once, and then there was like loads and loads of auctions. I forgot all the prizes. Yeah, that was awkward. Somebody on a motorbike, can you bring all the prizes down, please? Didn't do that again. Right, okay. Let's do, can I pick a strand? Oh, yes, please. I'm going into the amethyst. This is so lush. Let us know if you've had any disasters or anything like that. Hair straighteners is the other one. I have to physically remember unplugging them now as well. These are so lovely. Please tell me you're all like me. 60 carats of amethyst. Everyone's going, no, Ruth. 60 carats of amethyst, graduated faceted wheels, 3x1 to 7x3, 18 centimetres strand. I just think these are gorgeous. And it's the fact that they're faceted. I love the wheels anyway. They're always really gorgeous whenever you see them. But the facets on there as well, can't help it. The facets you'll see, they're almost like little triangles if you have a little look. They've been very, very well done. They've been treated absolutely beautifully. And by that I mean by the lapidarists that are working with the gemstone. I mean, they're utterly stunning. And the colours are wonderful. You've got some really deep saturation of purple, then you've got some lighter, brighter, some lilacs, some violets, but it's a classic, isn't it, amethyst? It's the gemstone of love. 60 carats on there, and it's just such a lovely strand, very high-end strand. Got 18 centimetres. Now, see, we've got a problem now. We have a problem now, because that's where we need to finish at £13.95. That problem is that under £10 thing that we got going on. So one or two are going to be a bit of a struggle, but we are sticking to it and actually going all the way down to £8. See, we just get so used to this. We're in like a lovely little bubble here, really, aren't we? We see that strand and go £8.95, okay, and we start to work it out, think, okay, I could do this. It's £8. If you were anywhere and found a strand of amethyst and said, you could have that for £8.95, you wouldn't believe they were real for a start. Well, I wouldn't. I'd go that. Well, they're obviously plastic. You just wouldn't believe they were real. Wouldn't believe they were real, would you? But £8.95. We're such a bubble here. And, you know, whether it's amethysts or your emeralds, your agates, whatever it is. It's, don't we? We get so used to these low prices for the gemstones. Don't we, Laura?
We do. Can I tell you a story?
Tell me a story, Laura. Tell me a story, because where were you? Who were you with the other day, Laura?
Well, me and Gemma Crow.
Gemma Crow. Oh, I wonder if Gemma's watching. Hi, Gemma, if you're watching. She's going to hate you for this.
So we were wandering around the German market. I know, I got here first.
They both wanted to tell this story, by the way, to you.
Yeah, but I got here first.
Yeah.
So we were walking around, and obviously there's some beautiful stores. They've got beautiful displays and lovely gemstones.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
But they had sort of chunks of gemstones in sort of little pots, and they were rose quartz, sort of like, you know, amethyst, all your sort of recognised gemstones. And they had a drill hole, and it was £6.90 per piece. Yep. Like literally per, so say for example like that, just one little chunk.
Is that kind of size? Or
no,
mixed sizes?
Some of them were smaller than this, some were this sort of size, some were smaller, and they were £6.90, and then the non-drilled ones were about £3.90, £4.90, something like that. And the guy sort of said to us, oh, well, you know, they are drilled, so that's why they're a little bit more expensive. And I was like, me and Gemma were like, oh, okay, thank you.
Thanks for that.
So, yeah, so it does make you realise, though, I think you don't realise how expensive it can be, and you can get drawn when you physically see it. You think, oh, that's pretty, and you do buy it. I mean, and I'll be brutally honest, it weren't as beautiful as that.
No,
it really weren't.
Well, there you go, from Laura's mouth. It would have been from Gemma's mouth, but Laura's here first.
She'll probably retell the story when she's in.
I'm sure she will. We'll let her tell it again. It's all right. But we do forget, and A, we might not realise, but B, if you've been with us for a long time, if you've been part of the Jewellery Maker family for a long, long time, you sometimes have to just dip your toe out every now and then. You kind of have to cast your net every now and then just to go and have a look, to go and have another reminder of what you can pay, of what people are asking you to pay, going, look, I've done this is really... And then you kind of pinch yourself and go, right, okay, let me just go back to the safety here, and then go, okay, right, we need reminding, because that is amazing to get a whole strand like that. I love them, absolutely gorgeous. Well done. In fact, let's go for some of the bigger gems. Let's go for the 12mm rounds of carnelian. This is a lovely strand. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get these lighter colours. You might get some that are some strands that are kind of all the darker tones, but you are probably going to get a mix. This is a cracking strand. I would want to take these and separate these. I might use some of these just on their own, but 370 carats of carnelian plain rounds, scrumptious. You see, that for me, that little trilogy there is just standing out. That for me, straight away, they're coming straight out, and they're going on to a necklace or to the centre of a bracelet, maybe with some sort of spacer beads or kind of stoppers either side. glorious. And then you come to the other side and you might be colour matching some of the softer yellows. But £5.95. £5.95. Remember what we've just said about what Laura and Gemma were looking at the other day. And that was, it was the day after the our Christmas party, wasn't it?
No, it was the day before.
Oh, it was the day before.
So it was on the day, so it was on the same day.
So you've got a really clear head. That it was the day before then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, well, we did try out is it
Glühwein?
Glühwein, yeah.
Love,
we did try a couple of those out,
love a bit of Glühwein.
Very nice. But, yeah, no, and I'll be honest, they were only tumble stones. They were, even the drilled ones were just rough nuggets, to be fair. They weren't beautifully polished and as uniform as something like that.
Exactly. They are, I mean, these are stunning. These have got a glow and a life of their own, haven't they? They've got like a little flame burning within. But they're such an ancient gemstone as well. They are absolutely, they have their own glow. Burning like Phil's heart, apparently. Ah, passionate. It's passion for you, that is. 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines. DNPO48 is your code for those, but they are just, I mean, you've got a lot of gemstones. Even if you quite simply start off with your stretchies, as I always say, then you could get 2 out of that pretty much, I think. £5.95, they're glorious. Samantha said £20 elsewhere? Who knows? Who knows? Very possible. Very possible. These are the things, this is what we always have to have a look for, isn't it? We like to do our comparisons. You like to have a little look around. That's where you get them in your basket. And if you do want to double, triple check, we don't mind. We'd like you to do that. Don't take my word for it. Have a little look and see what you find when you're out and about, because it is sometimes mind-blowing. So very, very well done on all of those. They're glorious. Shall I just say how many we've got? We've got approximately 2, 4, we'll start again, 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? 10, 12, 14, you can't do that otherwise, can you? 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've got about 31 on that strand, so you might get 30, you might get 31, but you will get 370 carats of carnelian, so that's like 20p each. 20 pence per gemstone. So what did I do? I took those 3 out, 60 pence. On a little bit of cord, maybe on some chain link if I wanted to, maybe on one of the silver bracelets. Yeah. Oh yes. Wow. Actually, one of the designs you're going to see later on with Laura on the bangle, you've got Laura's done a really lovely bangle with wire wrapping, and that would work brilliantly in there. And those 3 gemstones have cost you 60p. Whoopage.
Yeah,
pretty good.
You know, like you say, they're such a lovely size, aren't they? Everything that we've done with this ceramic kit can be applied to with the carnelian.
To the carnelian.
Carnelian.
It can indeed. Yeah, they are lovely. Gorgeous. Oh, do we need to do Star By? Is it past already? Wow. Okay, it's going too quick tonight. It's going far, far too quickly. Okay, we're going to bring to you a Star By. Oh, we're doing the earrings. Right, probably I was going to say the most affordable, but I'm going to have to say I think the cheapest Star By of the entire day. Don't like that word, but I've got to. Sometimes you've got to use the bargain and the cheapest pair of earrings. Oh, I've said it. Anyway, coming up now is a Star By. Let's do it. The star. Oh, star. Always fades me out, Michael, just every time. That was great. Thank you for that. Round of applause. Well done. Right. These are brilliant. Why? Because they're simple. Everybody should have a pair. Simple as that. And if you are maybe shopping for a young girl who's maybe just had her ears pierced, or a guy actually, just had their ears pierced, the first sort of pair of earrings that I went for were the sterling silver studs. 4mm, nice size. Really, really nice size. Look at these. Simple, but very, very effective. And they're big enough to be seen in terms of the size of the studs there. They are big enough because you're going to have a nice sort of circumference on those. Lovely, lovely polish on those. I mean, you can see the reflection, well, you see the reflection of my finger in there for a start. Hello. But you've also got half the desk. Probably got Toby in there as well. Now, this is going to be worth buying. They are going to be the most affordable Star By. But of course, you don't have to leave them like that, because you're also clever and talented. Look at my nail. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, that's actually something. I think that's coming off. It's really annoying. It really irks me. £2.95 £9.95 for a genuine, real pair of 95 sterling silver studs.
But you know, that's also a lovely little gift. It's a gift that, you know, you could give to a friend, or, you know, my daughter's got her ears pierced, and quite a lot of her friends now are getting theirs pierced. So, again, it's something that you could give as a gift to your friends, or she could give as a gift. So it's at that price.
Great little present. If you've got sort of secret Santas to do, like you say, get a little stash of these. I would, a little stash of these in your gift drawer. So if you have got children that go into school and say, oh, so-and-so's birthday tomorrow, you're like, why didn't you tell me? Pair of silver studs, you're never going to go wrong with. But... well, you can embellish on those. I mean, that is literally like a blank canvas for your earrings. If you imagine sort of the drops, the dangles you could do from there.
You could just do it onto a jump ring, and then it makes them interchangeable. So you just pop the jump ring straight over the post, and so you put the earring in your actual ear, then put the jump ring with the chain at the back, and then just lock it in place with the butterfly.
Yeah, dead easy to do. Really, really easy to do, and they are brand new today. But you've got the 4mm rounds on there, but they're so beautiful. I mean, I love them like that. I love a stud. Anyway, whether you're going for the plain silver or whether you're having a little gemstone in there, but I think this is just classic, simple. If you don't want to go over glamorous sometimes, you just want a simple pair of studs to be wearing, £2.95. Honestly, put a big price tag, a big brand name against your silver studs and see what prices you can find. Because we were having a little look earlier on, and I was gobsmacked. I found some sterling silver studs that were bigger than this. They weren't 4mm, they were bigger, I'll give you that. But they had a brand name in front of them, and they were triple figures. And I was looking at them and going, hold on a second, hold on. They're silver studs. They're silver. Silver is silver wherever you buy it. And if you are finding like for like, so these are 4mm studs, if you are finding like for like, silver is silver, regardless of whether it's from Ernie or Bernie. They are the same. £2.95. Beverly, well done. Jennifer, Nancy, Irene, congratulations. Lots more of you coming in there. Donna, very well done to you as well. Keep adding those to your order. This is where you want to be grabbing 3 of these. I mean, 3 of those still you're under the £10, which is just unbelievably brilliant.
And I mean, how many times do you lose them? How many times do people lose? I mean, I've lost countless amount of times. I've lost earrings. My daughter's lost earrings. My husband's got his ear pierced. And again, like you say, it would be that quick, right? Well, I tend to keep them in a little bag in a drawer, spare backup studs, because, you know. But
it's a good idea. And if you've got, say you buy 2 pairs of these or 3 pairs of these, you're still under a £10 note. You lose one, you bring another into play. You've not got to give both of them away and start
because
again.
How many times if you get them when they're multicoloured or something like that, you either got odd earrings in, or you've got to buy that pair again. But with that, like you say, you lose one and it's fine because you can just replace it.
Yeah, but they're brilliant. £2.95. I mean, that's just genius. And loads of you are multi-buying as well. So congratulations if you are adding those to your order this evening. And we know it's a bit tight now. It's it's pre-Christmas. We're now on the countdown to Turkey Day, Christmas Day. So we're watching the pounds and the pennies a little bit. Well, pounds is in the monetary pounds. These pounds, we're not watching them anymore.
But we're watching them go in the opposite direction, not necessarily the right way.
But we don't care. It's all
we've
good
got
now.
into Christmas mode, so we don't care. We'll deal with that later.
Everything's calorie free from now until the new year.
It's in a different box, isn't it? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I've got some chocolates for later, by the way. £2.95 on those gorgeous, gorgeous 95 sterling silver studs. Very, very well. In fact, we can give it this way. How much have you paid for butterflies from your local jewellers in the past? For sterling silver butterflies. And here at £2.95, you've got the entire kit and caboodle. Very, very nice. I know. That's just the price it is. We don't have to try and work it out. And of course, you're paying on set of postage and packaging all day. And today is the last guaranteed day for standard delivery, so make the most of it. But they are so, so lovely. Well done to each and every single one of you. Got a lot of these in baskets. Oh my word, hello. Right, 40 of these have gone. I've got loads in baskets now. Carol's just bought hers. Well done in Berkshire. Congratulations. Irene, very, very well done. Lorraine's got 2. Ruby's got 3. Well done, darling. Jennifer's got 2. Elizabeth's got 2. Joan's got 2. Collector in Gloucestershire has 3. Brian's got 3. Julie's got 2. Margaret's got 2. That's just the way of the world. That's just, a great way of doing it. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you there. Hello, Kelly. Nice to have your company tonight. Sean, lovely to see you there. Just no-brainer, really. At £2.95. Pop them in. Pop them in your basket, pop them in, and you'll love those. They're just really, really cute. But I think I'm really excited about the prospect of being able to embellish on those, to pop in. And if you've got a small chain link as well, obviously to get that right up to the chain, if you wanted to do it that way and just have a drop, you can have quite a few chain links sort of dropping from behind there. But
and again, you can make them removable, because if it's just on a jump ring, you can have it as plain stud, or you could jazz it up, so it makes it really sort of travel friendly, or you know, if you're going away. And if it is, then you could put the jump ring onto a chain, so you can make it
cute.
set.
Nice. Nice thing. Full of ideas. Full of ideas. Brilliant. Keep adding those into your order because they're cute. Right. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. A bit of citrine. These are lovely. These are going to be another absolute deal and a half. Love the shape of these. They're so clear. They're so crystal clear. But my word, these look fantastic. These are going to be a bargain. Ooh. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. Oh, they are lovely. You need to see these at home. They're crystal clear, yet some of them do have one or two little sort of almost inclusions in there that are actually fascinating to have a little look at. I mean, 10 out of 10, they're beautiful, aren't they? They're so pretty. Look at the glow. You've got to go with a glow like that. And citrine is just one of those gemstones you look at and you can't be down in the doldrums when you're looking at citrine. It's just one of those gemstones you look at and you just go, it just makes you think of the sunshine. It's just so, so pretty. And I love these shapes. These irregular plain drops are so funky. 6x4, 9x4 on a 32 centimetre strand. Some have more yellow tones. Some have got a little bit more of a touch of an orange. Some are a bit clearer, a bit cleaner. But either way, they're all just scrumptious. Lovely with silver as well. I'd pack that full of silver. Oh, gold, obviously, because you've got the yellows that are coming through. And some nice little tangerine tassels there, which we never throw away. And earrings. What were Carol and I wearing at the Christmas party in our ears? Did you even notice?
No, I didn't see. Your hair was covering them.
Sometimes you go to the effort. It's just not pretty show. Did you notice? Did she?
I had difficulty seeing because I had some really tall person stood in front of me for quite a lot.
Oh, you did, didn't you? I remember that. Behind me, poking me in the back. Going, like, what's the matter? Can't see anything. Move then. Shut up.
I've learned to just look around.
I know you have, gotcha. Now, Carol and I had our tassels. We had our tassel earrings in. I had the little pink tassels. Black.
I couldn't see because your hair
Carol
was
the black
down.
ones. That's all right. I'll let you off. Just this once. £3.
Do it again.
£3.95. They are so, so, so beautiful. I can't get enough of citrine, actually. I think they're just lovely. But they are almost like little lanterns, aren't they? They glow.
And again, just like you say, it's drop at the bottom of some chain, just hanging down different lengths, because they're really lovely and subtle, so they're really going to catch the light. Yeah. I just think they're really, really pretty.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And £3.95, again, we go on that price of just craziness, to be fair. 80 carats. Lovely, lovely strand on there. 32. I'm not going to count those because there's quite a few on there. And you'll notice you have got the little spaces in between. Don't throw those. Use them. Incorporate them into your designs because you can see there just how spacing them out lets the light sort of whiz around each and every single one of those gemstones. Clarity, clarity, clarity. And a bargain at £3.95. If you want those in your collection, pop them in your baskets, add them to your order, or start your order if you've just sat down and having a cup of tea and something lovely like a nice mince pie. Had 3 mince pies yesterday. I went all out. Yeah.
Oh.
I know, warm as well. Someone had warmed them up in the oven. I was like, oh, no, that took it to a whole different level. That
I've had one so far. It was around my friends, and her mum had made them new, handmade. It was really nice, like the puff pastry-ish.
Nice. My mum does good mince pies. Really good. It's making me hungry for a mince pie now. If you are watching, Mother, I hope you've saved some mince pies because my dad does like them a lot. Right, I'm going in for... Ooh. Yeah, it's a long one, this is. Look at these colours. Colour of the ocean. Kind of going straight under the sea with these. Turquoise. You've got those glorious sea foam greeny blues. Well, if you have a hunger for these gemstones, we're going to do a super, super price on these as well. Your strand's really, really long here as well. These are for... Oh, are you struggling to find them? Oh... I sounded like my cat then. Oh. We're having a pause just in case. Oh, pause. It's all gone cat related, Toby. We can come back to those if you want to. Let's do the Peridot. Oh, no, see, just as I say. Well, I'm going to bring the Peridot in actually, because I think, well, I was trying to give the clues, you know what I mean? The seafoam greens, the... Lovely, said Phil, lovely. Lovely. 70 carats of sea green apatite plain ovals. There's a 47 centimetre strand, so it's an extra long one, this one. I'm going to double that up so you can have a little bit of a look. Beautiful price these are. Apatites. It's so exciting to see Apatite on this kind of scale, at this kind of size, because you just don't get them this often. But that's a lovely tone, that sea green. It's almost like a seafoam green when you look at some of the most incredible Peridot, actually. Some lovely little inclusions, almost a bit like sort of golden inclusions in some of those gemstones. But that's the colour of your holidays, isn't it? You see that kind of colour in the ocean, and it's somewhere tropical and fabulous, generally on a postcard that somebody sent to me at £8.95. I'm like, oh, they're having a nice holiday. 0800 644 on the telephone lines. Apatite, well, you're gonna be hungry for those. They are glorious. Nice to have that longer strand as well. Packed on there, aren't they? 47 centimetres.
Yeah, that's going to go a long way, isn't it? They're beautiful, like you say, true to the colour. You can
very much.
It's a beautiful, vibrant colour, isn't it?
Yeah, and lovely with pearls. I love Apatite with pearls or turquoise. Any of those kind of tones look beautiful. But actually, just bringing back those Peridot, the Peridot looked amazing alongside this. I guess you're in the same kind of, if you think about the colour palette, you've got this sort of similar tones and similar hues, but they look amazingly scrumptious together. And actually, if you bought, I'm just going to layer up my arm now. If you bought the multi-barrel earlier on, that just looks, shall I just make some kits up while I'm here? I love all of those together. They're really nice. I mean, that would be wonderful, a bit different to work with perhaps, because you've got such different sizes and such different shapes. But that's actually, for me, what's exciting sometimes, is mixing all of these up. But they look lovely together. Bit of a mix and match, but absolutely, why not? And I definitely add a certificate of authenticity onto this as well. It costs you 25 pence for your certificate of authenticity. So I would probably grab a couple, because chances are that's not one piece of jewellery in there. And they're only 25 pence. Very little I've seen sea green Apatite. We see Apatite, obviously, but very, very, very few times have I actually seen the sea green. And it's kind of, you're in between, isn't it? The seafoam greeny blues. You've kind of got a wonderful mixture of both sort of tones within there. Last guaranteed day of delivery, standard delivery today. So make the most of that if you do want these pieces in time to do your work for Christmas. Lovely little tassels, really, really kind of blue hue on those. See, they'd make amazing earrings on their own.
Yeah, I've been a bit love-hate with tassels sort of for jewellery, but I have really gotten into making earrings with them lately because they are just lovely, and the colours that you get on the strands are just beautiful.
Yeah, they are
and they are very on trend. And again, at the German market, they had quite a lot of tassel earrings there as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Gemma went straight over to them, just like a little magpie.
I know.
But yeah, again, it is very on trend at the moment. It's also great if you have, like you say, the neon Apatite at home. If you've got any other colours of Apatite, that would be a lovely addition. Gorgeous. Because as a team, you can make a beautiful Apatite necklace, but in a different range of colours.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they're stunning. And emerald, of course, you can mix emerald in there. You've got it all going on here. I've got a little strand of emerald here. Hello, which look, oh yeah, they work really well actually, don't they? Oh, they're beautiful. That makes me want to be a mermaid for some reason with all those colours. One day. In fact, let's bring in the Peridot. I could work with the tail situation. Fine. Wouldn't be tall anymore. Well, I might be. I'd just be sitting down there, wouldn't I?
Just be a tall mermaid.
Just be a tall mermaid. If I was, that's all right. Sitting around on rocks all day singing. I could do that.
Brushing your hair.
Brushing my hair
with a fork.
See, it's all working out well. It's all working out well. Yeah, well, mermaids brush their hair with like shell forks or something, don't they?
Well, in the film, isn't it? She finds a fork and thinks it's a comb, and it's not.
It's not. Love that film. Best
it's my
film
favourite
ever.
film.
And mine.
It's my favourite film. It's the first film I can remember seeing in the cinema.
I loved it. It was one of my audition songs when I was doing the rounds.
Oh.
Yeah, loved it. You don't want to hear it. 40 carats. 40 carats of Peridot. I know I don't want to do it because it's been a long time. Right, here we go.
It can't be worse than that knocking on a door song.
I see, I'd forgotten it. Someone's knocking at the door. Right, 40 carats of Peridot. Thing is when you go to bed, you put your head on the pillow, turn the lights on, and you go, 40 carats of Peridot, graduated plain wheels. Although I wouldn't mind that. I've had a couple of nightmare nights, literally, really bad nightmares last night. Not last night, night before. Dreadful. Like, every time I went back into the sleep, picked up another nightmare.
I hate that when you just can't get rid of it.
Oh, it was horrendous. Literally didn't want to turn. I thought I was awake, and I pinched myself when I was asleep, actually convinced that I was awake. And then suddenly was in my bed and went, no, I was asleep. Oh, they were dreadful. Proper night terrors, couldn't move.
Oh.
I won't talk about them now because they're too distressing. 3 hours I was awake. Anyway, Peridot, let's find a happy place. 40 carats Peridot, 2x1mm, 4x2mm, and 28cm strand. These are so gorgeous. Really, really, really summertime gemstone. Imagine those with the citrine. If you bought the citrine a little bit earlier on, you gotta get Peridot. So you could take it that way, so you go for those wonderful sort of summery tones, or you could do it the other way, which we've just seen, whether you mix those with the Apatite or perhaps your emeralds and really go for the greeny blue hues. Either way, in fact, let's bring the citrine back. Let's just layer it up
They
tonight.
all work together, don't they?
Imagine a really nice
beautiful.
big layered necklace with all of those.
Make little flowers with the citrine, sort of the petals, and then you can use the Peridot to make the centre of them, and then space them out with the Apatite.
I really like these. That'd be gorgeous. And of course, you've got so much on the Apatite as well. You've got the chance to really work with a lot of those. Peridot, classic gemstone. But these are such good quality. You can get really pale, pasty Peridot. It looks like kind of when you know when you go from summer to winter, your skin changes, doesn't it? You go from the lovely golden sort of skin tone in the summer, and then it's winter, and I look like a paracetamol. I get that white glow. Peridot can go from really pale and pasty to really vibrant and really glorious. And this Chinese Peridot is absolutely on point all the way around. Again, you got your little tassels, lime green. They're very zesty. Don't have to use the whole thing together like that. You can take out little sections for your designs. You can just take 1 or 2 pieces maybe to pop down on head pins. Maybe you're going to create some lovely earring designs. But either way, we are under that £10 threshold, which is remarkable for quality like this. And that glorious glow. You can see why Cleopatra famously loved Peridot, because it does have that pull and that glow to it, which is just so uncompromising. And when you get it good, it should look like this. And again, we forget what you can pay on gemstones like this elsewhere. We're in a wonderful cocoon here at Jewellery Maker. If you're part of the family, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But add a certificate of authenticity onto that. I don't know what word that was. Authenticity. At £7.95. They are just fantastic. So very, very well done indeed on those. Shall we do another star buy? I think we shall. Another star buy coming up for you right now. I've got some fantastic kits coming up for you, literally just around the river bend. So let's do it. Oh, I need this in my life. This is so pretty. Under £10, of course. Oh my gosh. Now, there's something going on here. Let's have a closer investigation. Oh, it's on the screen. See, sometimes I just need to read what's on the screenage. Two-tone. Oh, love it. Two-tone rose gold plated in sterling silver, bugle trace chain. How cool. I love my sterling silver, as you know, but I love my rose gold as well. And that is on the money. I love those little bugles. They glitter, don't they? And really nice that we've kind of highlighted them even more so, accented them even more so, by keeping those as the sterling silver. Then you've got this soft femininity, this lovely pink gold of the rose gold that's been added onto that sterling silver. So don't forget, with that, that's precious metal over precious metal. So you've got that real confidence all the way through here. It's a 16-incher, which is very nice, because sometimes you want the choker, sort of more of the choker styles. You want the shorter chains, particularly if you are going to wear a nice sort of size pendant on the neckline, or maybe you've not got a big sort of plunging neckline. You've got quite maybe a higher neckline, or maybe you're layering. Maybe you've got a 16-inch and you want, an 18-inch and you want a 16-inch to wear with that as well. But so lovely. Remember the silver stars we had earlier on? They'd still work brilliantly with that. I'm showing it to you from the back so you can see the lobster claw clasp. But if I spin it round, I'm just going to grab, if I can. Oh, I'm going in left-handed, which is never good. I'm just going to add in.
I like that.
See, I think that's a bit controversial, but I like it.
I've got those chains. I've got them in the 16-inch and the 18-inch because I just think they're lovely. There's something a bit different about them. I definitely love them with those stars. I've got the skulls. In fact, I have worn it before on air. So I've got the gold skulls that we have.
The rose gold ones?
I've got them in gold, silver, rose gold, and they actually fit onto that chain. And
Oh,
so
do
I've actually
they?
just had the gold skull, sterling silver bead, put straight onto that chain.
Nice.
And it's just a lovely, it's comfortable, it's easy to wear. So, you know, it's a very easy chain to work with, very easy to add things to. And look at that, how pretty is that?
Really cute. I love those skulls. I got the rose gold ones. Trying to get the silver ones, they'd all gone. I was last in. Didn't check out in time.
I might have one at home.
Oh, you're my favourite designer, you are, Laura. Did you know?
Am I?
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
£8.95 for a chain, for a two-tone. I want the Buddha as well. I can't find that anywhere.
I've got the Buddha.
Have you got Buddha as well?
I've definitely got a couple of
Really
those.
want the Buddha. I'll buy them off you. I won't just, I'm just sitting here just getting everything off you. But yeah, I seriously want the Buddhas. Every time I get near them, they've gone.
Because when I see them on, I buy them in bulk. Well, I say in bulk, I buy sort of about between 3 to 5.
I'm always last in.
Get the app.
Oh yeah, I should do really. That's the thing. By the time I've fired up my laptop or
Yeah, no, I get the app. Because if I'm sat in the front room and the dogs are pinning me down or anything like that, just get the phone. Straight onto the app, job done.
Right. But I've got my own little resident buyer, you see.
There you go.
Excellent. Can't wait till I see you again. Buddhas and skulls coming that way. £8.95. These. See, that actually... let me just undo that so you can all have a look at that lovely necklace that Laura's done. If I hold that up, just so you get an idea of actually where that's going to sit, you can see you could layer up the necklace, even with the longer necklace, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to take that off, it's not a problem. That's so nice. That really is pretty. £8.95. That's a Secret Santa kind of a present, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Or a friend, a present you might want to give to a friend, you know, because we all have kind of budgets for friends, and you sort of like £10, £15. So, you know, at that price, add a little something to it, or just a chain on its own. To be fair, if I
Really
gave that
happy
to
with
you
that.
and said, you know, Happy Christmas,
I don't.
you'd be like, oh, I have to go and get something expensive, because it does look expensive, doesn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Just put it in a little gift box. Absolutely glorious. £8.95. They're so cute. Very, very well done indeed. That is beautiful. Can't have enough chains in your life either, because there's so many different styles. Lots. Oh, it's another chunk taken at me now, varnish. So I do apologise for my nails tonight. Don't know what's going on. That nail polish is going in the bin. I tell you what, though, I'm just going to pop this onto 3 here. I might go the 4th one down. Is that level? Can't see. There we go. Have a little look, because these are obviously, if you're selling your jewellery, these are invaluable. You've got to have lots of these to display your necklaces on, to display your chains on, or anything that you've made. They're the white acrylic necklace display stands, but they're also really, really lovely. Actually, even just pop on your dressing table. I don't have a problem with those at all. I actually really like them, particularly. I don't know whether you've got, like, is it melamine, something like that. If you've got you sort of slightly glossy white wood in your dress. A lot of people have got the white wood in the dressing in the bedrooms. So if you've got a lovely sort of dressing, I think that would look. Everyone's looking at me like that. Melamine. No one with me. No. Melamine. It's wood, isn't it? You know what I mean? No, surfaces, like you know, you go and you get your flat pack furniture. You know the place. You go and get your flat pack furniture. And you have, it's the melamine. Something like that. Anyway, white acrylic. If anybody at home knows what I'm talking about, please back me up here. £3.95. What? Do I mean Texas? I've no idea. I have no idea. Right.
We're on about the place that if you don't follow the footsteps, you get lost, and it doesn't tell you. Yeah, it scares me, that place.
Yeah, coated furniture. Thank you, Samantha. I'm glad I'm not on my own little planet here. You know, you go and have your meatballs as you're going round, don't you? £3.95, 0800, and your chips with that nice gravy on. Oh, it's making me hungry. 0800 644 655. They are fab. You can see that, and they're a nice depth to them as well, and they will actually take quite a bit of weight. Those have you used? All the guest designers have used these, surely.
I haven't been able to get hold of any of them, but they are great, and especially if, like you say, like, you know, in your bathroom or in your bedroom, if you want to just put your chains on there. Like I had a special necklace made for Kayla with her name actually spelt in sterling silver, because I spell her name awkwardly. And do you think that child knows where it is? But something like that would be absolutely ideal, because she could put it straight onto it.
And you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 7 on there, and that's
put
if you only
earrings
have
on there
one
as well,
pair.
in the little ridges.
Yeah, exactly. Right, stay with us. We've got plenty more to share with you at the other side of this. No flat pack furniture, just lots of treats and gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. So don't go anywhere.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Welcome back. How nice were they?
So nice. I can still taste it.
And me. We just had like a caramel chocolate wafer finger type thing.
You'd think we've never seen any chocolate before. Have another one. Okay.
It's like a seagull moment. Everybody in. There's one little they're in little containers. There's one little bit at the end. That's all gone. They were nice, weren't they, Toby?
They were very nice.
I should bring some more of that. They were on offer. I'll go get some more of those for Wednesday. Back with you Wednesday night. You with us Wednesday, Tobe?
Yeah.
More. I'll bring more on.
I'm in the morning.
Oh, are you? Oh, you've looked out there then. Right. We are going to bring to you now some cute little silver beads. These are so sweet. I get 100 of these. I'm not going to get them all out because we'll be picking these up forever. Oh, she said. But lowest price ever we're going to take these down to as well. So 95 sterling silver beads. Silver beads, silver beads. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't think it through. So they are, come back to me later, I'm normally good at making up songs. They're 2mm. So again, if I do that, you can see there's your little drill hole running through. But 100 pieces. Now, these do make a difference, believe it or not. If you're thinking and sitting at home and looking at those thinking, oh, I'm not going to bother with those, I'm not going to see those. You do, actually. If you've got a full-on bracelet, if you've got a necklace, if you go, because you've got 100 of these, so you can really go and use them. You imagine your gemstones, let's bring in perhaps a strand there, with just a single little bead in between each one of them. They will obviously be sort of spreading out a little bit more, but they do. You will see that little touch of silver, won't you?
Yeah, definitely. And do you know what else they're great for? Really little bit random, but stretchy charm rings. So you can put beading thread through them and make an actual complete stone and silver beaded looking charm ring.
Nice.
Add a jump ring and then a couple of little drops of something. So again, a very, very sort of on trend at the moment.
Yeah, and if you obviously you've got 100 of them, a cluster of those together to kind of make the stamen of a flower. If you're making a brooch or you're making a floral ring and you want to kind of create the stamen in the centre, they work perfectly. Drop them on a head pin as well if you want to, just really, really lovely. But they do make the difference. And if you're adding in that higher element as well, that kind of upper echelon, so if you're making your genuine, the sugar will kick in a minute. The genuine gemstones with your sterling silver, it's all about high end, isn't it? A really, really lovely high end look. And yeah, you got 100, but you will get through that. I've only got a few out, don't worry. You will get through those pretty quickly. But it's nice to have variety of size as well, isn't it?
And again, if you've got the micro-faceted gemstones that we do, imagine if you've got the black spinel micro-faceted gemstones, adding those in between, that's just going to really, really make it pop.
Yeah, and obviously you could put one of those in between every single gem, or you could put
space them, maybe do 3s, 5s.
Yeah, or just a section at the centre. World your lobster and literally do what you want. But £4.95, so you could get 200 still for under a £10 note. And flying out. What's that? £5? Wait, isn't it 5 pence a bead? 5 pence per, craziness. But they are lovely to have. So if you get the chance, which you have now, to stock up and stash upon these, make the most of them. Grab them whilst the going is good, because that's really, really, it's all of these little pieces of embellishment that really makes a difference. Oh, well, look at you. You're going crazy on these. Hello, Tara. Nice to see you. Pavinda, lovely to have your company tonight. Hi, Sue, well done. She's done just what we said and got 2. So, Jackie. Lots of you have, actually. Hello, Denise, Patricia, Christine, Margaret, Jane. We've got Margie. We've got Clex in Worcestershire, Gloucestershire. Sheila, hello to you, my lovely. Jane, well done. £4.95, and they're going to be coming home today to you. Well, not today, but, you know. But it is today, the last day for standard delivery before Christmas, so make the most of all of these. But very, very beautifully done. They're lush. Hello, Zoe. How are you doing, my lovely? Hi Ruth and Laura, saw the Instagram post from Laura about today's kits. Really looking forward to her demo and hopefully some fab priced kits. That's going to happen, isn't it?
Hopefully, yeah.
I can't believe we're doing that with these though.
It's crazy.
I
never had
didn't have an inkling. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, thank you for that message, hon. Right, let's do it then. Let's see. There's quite a few elements to this kit as well. We've got 4 elements to this kit. So, see, I look at all of this and go, okay, so there's 4 elements. They're all they've got to go under £10. This is just lush. This is, and you've seen me wearing some of the pieces of jewellery as well. I've got the ring on, I've got the bangle on, I've got one of the necklaces on. A little bit in love with all of these, quite frankly. Very nice of you to create all of this for me for Christmas. They are just, I can't actually pick. Normally, you automatically, I think, gravitate towards 1 piece or 2 pieces, don't you? You automatically, I can't choose. I only chose this necklace just because of the shape of my neckline. I thought one of the larger pieces would be a bit too long and be clanking on my microphone, so I've picked this one up. I love them. I love what we've done in terms of the colours. I love what we're about to bring to you for these, but your designs on these as well. Amazing. Love them.
And again, they're just beautiful to work with, and so much left as well. As you know, I still had like a massive bag left of the beads, but I just had to stop.
Hadn't got time because you'd have been making jewellery forever.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here tonight. I'd still be sat at home working on them.
Still going. Yeah. But they are just fab. Let's start. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And there's something quite. Maybe you could go kind of down the animal route with these. You could maybe go sort of very natural, very bohemian. Either way, they are just... I don't even know where to... Oh my gosh, you need to feel these. I haven't actually touched these. I haven't felt these. Oh, they are just... Oh, wow. Can you hear them? Because these are your porcelain ceramic round beads. Oh my gosh, they're lush. Oh, wow. Oh, you have to get these. Trust me. If you've never trusted me before, trust me, you need to take these home. These are superb, and they're all different. I'm going to get a couple of these out for you because you've got 4 different sizes, and I'll go through the kind of the quantities and what you've got, but they're utterly adorable. These are lovely. How lush are they? Right, so what have we got? We've got, you've got the mocha porcelain ceramic round beads which are the 14 mil. That's not. Is that 14 mil? No, that's the 8 mil, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. So that's your 8 mil. So you're going to get 25 pieces of the 8 mil. Then you're going up to the 14. I was going to say, suddenly it shrunk. Your 14 mil, you're going to get 15 pieces of these. Moving up again, you are then having the 2 18 mil. But you've obviously got the 3 colourways there, which you're seeing, which is kind of the mocha. Then you've got that lovely, well, it's yellow, but it's so much more. It's kind of, you know when you see the fresh mustard in a tin and you see that lovely powdery mustard, it's a really bright, I love that colour tone. That's what that reminds me of. It's a real spot on. It's like kind of bang on the colour, isn't it?
It's almost quite mookaite with its colour tone because of that. It is yellowy, but it has got that depth to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And the patterning is just beautiful. They've all got slightly different patterns on. They almost look quite animalistic to me, whether you're thinking sort of leopards or reptiles or I don't know, there's so much going on with them, but they are just absolutely fantastic. And you've got, yeah, they are. Actually, Samantha, great question. Are they heavy? That's what I was so surprised with.
But not an uncomfortable weight.
Well, I've been wearing this necklace for the last hour. So I kind of say I kind of forget I'm wearing it because it's so comfortable. You would imagine if from picking up that bead on its own, I would have thought, right, if I'd have picked that up first and then looked at the necklace, I'd have thought that's not going to sit with me. It's going to be one of those. It's not at all. No, it's not at all.
No, and that's one of the lovely, and it's got that, where it's got that lovely weight to it, when you can feel it, and you think, oh, that's...
Feels expensive.
Feels solid, expensive. Yeah, but it's not uncomfortably.
Not at all.
But what I did do was put, I did put 3 strands in there to allow for the fact that there's quite a bit of weight to it.
But they are good. But they're porcelain and ceramic, so they are something totally, totally different. I've never, ever seen these. I've never bought them to you. I've never seen them. You're getting, what, 60 beads? 17 pence each. Yeah. It's low. It's really, really low. And I'll show you the couple of those down the barrel so you can see, because you've got a really nice sizable drill hole through all of them, haven't you?
I mean, I was able to get 1.5 through it. I was actually able to get 4 pieces of 0.8 through it.
Wow.
So, it's got... Don't let it run.
Come back.
It gives you so much scope. It means that, you can create like cuff bracelets where you can put a 1.25 wire through it and it's going to be nice and strong and you can decorate it. There's just so much you can do.
Oh, these are the scrummiest thing ever. I have to get, these are coming home. I have to get all of these. And you'll love as we move on the different shades, the different colours. Laura's kept them quite separate in terms of these sort of together with the turquoisey ones, but you have mixed 1 or 2 of them up actually.
Yeah, I have mixed them up a little bit. I think...
But I think they are I think they are naturally in these colourways. These colourways, I think, just naturally work together.
Yeah, I mean, when I got them, I put them all into a bead tray. So I didn't keep them separate like this. I did mix them. But I think, like you say, you're drawn to what does kind of naturally come together.
Of course.
But I think that piece has got, that one's got a mixture of them in it.
This is the one, I think, that's got a few
different... Yeah, it's pretty much got everything in it, that one piece. As long as you get the right tones of it, and that's the beauty of these beads. Some are more of one shade, some are more of another.
See, look, if you walked into a boutique, if you're in London or Birmingham or Paris or Milan or wherever it happened to be, and you saw a necklace like this in one of the stores, in one of the boutiques, genuinely, if I saw that priced at like £129, I'm going to be really naughty and say even... if they had the January sales on and that was sort of coming in at £79.99 for all of those, I'd be there. I'd be in there. I wouldn't expect to ever sort of be out of that because of the weight, because of the detail, because of everything that's gone into that. And obviously we're going to have a demo in a moment, but you've added in so much. These are really special moments. I think right now you're watching at the right time. We're going to bring, if you're looking at some of these gems and you're looking at some of these ceramics, and you're looking at some of the longer tubes that I'm wearing, they're coming up later on as well, in this hour, not very far away. But you're all over this. I love it. I'm so excited for you because genuinely, I just think this is taking it to another level. Work with them, have a look, get them home and feel them. That's the first thing you've just got to do on these, is you've got to get them home, you've got to get them out and just take hold of them. They are so smooth, they're so perfectly polished. But it's the little characters that they've all got. They are amazing. I love them. Zoe said, yay! I adore ceramic beads. Lovely price on this element of the kit. Thank you, Zoe. It really is, isn't it? Really is. When you consider all of this, £9.95.
And you do get so much there. And if you went into a bead shop, if you did just go into any bead shop, I can guarantee you now you'd be paying more than that for one bag of, say, the larger ones, because we've all done it. We've all gone into beads, and there's nothing wrong with that because you get to see it. But for that amount, that is just
fabulous.
Crazy.
It's fabulous. Hello, Julia. Julia said, hi, ladies. Love the new beads, but which threading wire and crimps did you use?
I just used standard find-ins. So out of our find-ins kit, I just used our standard crimps and the crimp covers, and I think. Did I put an extender on the back of that?
There is a...
Yeah, there's like a little extender on the back of this particular one. Again, it's just one of the standard. So there you go.
See, I'd almost... Which way around you wear it?
Yeah,
you can do it either, can't you?
Well, you could put like a nice toggle clasp on the front of it and flip it around in a different direction. But I did it like that so that you could make it longer. So if you had like a high neck jumper, you might want it to be a longer style necklace, and it gives you that sort of choice. So yeah, standard crimp, standard cover, and then just an extender, jump rings. And I used just our find-ins, our bead and thread. I did use the gold, and I used 3 pieces for that because because of the weight, I wanted to make sure it was really, really secure.
Yeah,
and
beautiful. Good question though, absolutely gorgeous. You're gonna love these. Let's do the second. Let's do the set of 4 again, shall we? Oh, so these are really unusual, actually, really unusual. So these ones. Yes. These are so cute. Now I can't get my head around these. These are fab. Look at these. They're awesome. They're gorgeous. They're so like... Right, I'm going to get one out so you can see. I've never seen anything like these, and I love them. I'm just going to hold one. I want to get inside there. Ceramic drops. Do you know what I mean? It's like a little igloo. I don't know. It's as cold as ice. I love it. Cold as ice, blue ice crack porcelain ceramic drop. Oh, that's a lot. There's 90 in this bundle. But as you can see, one side you've got that lovely smooth white, and then to one side you've got this just fabulous. It's like a little bubble, and I just love all the little bubbles that are in there. They're gorgeous. So you've got 2 of the larger, and they're a bit difficult to hold actually because I don't want to get my paws in the way of actually what you're seeing there. So if I bring in the mummy and the baby, so to speak. There we go. See if you see I'm covering that with my hand. There we go. So you've got in the light Swiss blue, you've got a 9x8mm, 25 of those, and then you've got 20 of the 14x11. So that's the light Swiss blue. And then we're going in for the darker of the 2, which is the blue ice. And this is the porcelain again. Now, similar premise in terms of what you're seeing. They're so lovely. And they're called cracked porcelain. 10x8, 25 of them, and 14x11, 20 of them. And it's a bit like, it's similar premise. I don't know if you've seen sort of crackled quartz. When you create crackled quartz, you take it to a really high temperature and then instantly drop it down to a cold temperature. It's a little bit like when if you've got an ice cube and you're dropping it in your drink, your liquid's normally warmer than the ice cube was going to be, and it goes, and it crackles. It's a similar thing. It's that kind of temperature change that really does it. They just, and you need to see inside here. They've kind of got a sparkle going on in there.
They are really, really beautiful. Just looking at them, they've got that sort of that pull, haven't they? Like
they're really Moorish in a weird way.
Yeah, you just kind of want to look at them and think, God, they're
adorable.
They're interesting. There's something different about them.
Very different. And I think it's because they're not uniform. You've got that little sort of crackled blue glaze, if you like, one side. Then if you flip it round, you wouldn't know it was there. You've just got that lovely ceramic. Yeah. So it's a bit of an exciting sort of pop. Yeah. But they are fab. And if I show them side by side, so there you can see the difference between the darker, well, the blue ice and the light Swiss. They're just fab. I love them.
And again, because of the drill hole in them, you can put cord through them. Yeah. So you could use them to macrame around, and if you did that, then you'd be able to set them in that sort of the colour pointing upwards sort of
which
position.
you've kind of done with your bracelet, haven't you?
I've kind of done that, yeah. In the bracelet just here, I've kind of set them so that you get to see that pop of colour.
So that top bit all kind of stands up.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
And then there's a pair of earrings that I've made, drop pair of earrings, which are just sort of behind the that bracelet actually, again, in which I've just used those drops. And can you see them? Put them there.
They're so different. They're so different.
So again, I've just mixed up the colours a little bit, but again, you can see how you've set it so you get that colour.
Yeah. They're gorgeous. Very well done. These are hugely popular. And £9.95 for all of these again. I tell you what, can we just carry on? Should we just get all elements in? We were going to do a little bit of the demo, but I think whilst we're bringing all these to you, let's just keep going.
They're all so lovely.
They're so amazing. The tubes, all the rounds. Yeah, let's just do these again. These are so... Woo, I have to be honest, these were my favourite, but purely because they're my colours. They're just right up my colours. They make me think of... Wow. So some people can make lampwork beads, so they make beads out of glass. Yeah. And these, they make me think of that. They make me think of ones that have been made because of that colour mixture in them. They are. These are stunning. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get a couple out of each. Got 50 altogether. Wow, 10mm, 14mm, and 18mm. So 10, 14, other way, 18. So you've got... And they're all going to be different. They're all going to be absolutely individual. But there's just the most amazing, again, almost, look at those, they're all totally different sort of planetary gemstones. If I move the gems, I keep saying gemstones, ceramics. So your larger ones there, your 18mm, you're going to have 10 of the 18mm, you'll be getting 15 of the 14mm, and 25 of the 10mm. So that's, again, 50. So 50 beads. Wonderful, wonderful colours. And they're working out at 16 pence per £7.95. That's really good. See why you can get, you are going to be able to get every single part of these elements. Now, if I can, let me just tilt these up so you can actually kind of visualise. I mean, that's just, there's two more obviously on the desk. If I tilt those up so you can see all of those. I love these colours. That's full. As you can see, that's jam-packed full, as is the other one as well, of the smaller ones. There's a glittery sort of element here as well. You've got the most fabulous metallic blue. You've got kind of russet sort of reds in there as well. Obviously, with ceramic and porcelain, you're not going to be throwing these around, though, are you? You're going to be looking after them. But that's the same with everything. Yeah, but if you look at... this is the colours that I've used in the ring you're wearing and in the bracelet that you're wearing. The one in that bracelet I did save for... special, because that one was my favourite one, I think, out of all of them. The colour in it, I just thought was beautiful. And again, if these were made out of lampwork glass, then you would be looking at, for the amount that you've got here, a lot of money. Oh, goodness me, But these are just as beautiful to me. It's this pattern that you've got in there, drill holes are huge. And you've kind of gone all out on the larger ones, that necklace. Yeah. With the sort of what looks like the kind of the jump rings or that are in between the twists, looks amazing. That was the first piece that I did. I love it. First thing that I did was that one. It had to be done. And again, even that has kind of been colour coded, because some of them had a little bit more red in them, some of them are a little bit paler. So and that one in the centre had that real sort of colour burst. Yeah. So. But they are very, very much sort of, when you look at planets and you look at the different colours, and they've just got their own. Character. They really are they're super. And that turquoisey colour in there is just amazing. Loads of you checking out on these again. £7.95. I thought these ones would be popular. It's these colours, these kind of turquoise and russet reds, these kind of cranberry reds that are there. Look at that bracelet. Just 3 of those in that design. I mean, that's just epic, isn't it? You're going to be able to do something phenomenal. If you are selling your jewellery, these are just fantastic to have. Zoe said, how nice to see a new direction in kits. Bought both sets of ceramic beads. Well done, Zoe. It is, isn't it, really? Yeah. They have indeed, Samantha. They have, which actually, they have got huge holes. And whether it's the smaller ones or the larger ones, I think that's real testimony to sort of what we're sharing with you. Because consistent throughout. Yeah. Because the last thing you want is to sort of be using all of the larger beads, for instance, and you've doubled up maybe on your, or tripled up on your threading material. Then you want to add in some smaller ones, and the whole smaller, and I can't do that. Yeah. Not what you want. And that is frustrating when that happens. So to have that consistency is great. And it means, like I say, there's a necklace I've done at the end where I've used a thicker gauge of wire, and you're able to put that through the actual, through the actual beads. Wow.
and hammer it and texture it, and then you've got that balance of metal against the chunky sort of stones, which you wouldn't be able to do if you had small drill holes.
That looks, isn't that fantastic, that necklace? Goodness me. I mean, so where are we up to right now? We've done 3 of these. I haven't been keeping tally of the prices, so if you're buying these 3, where's that coming in at so far, Phil? I mean, obviously you're under £30, aren't you? About £27.85, something like that? And then look at all the pieces. This is the thing, everything that Laura's created already, all of that. I know we're not including the wire or the findings in that, but, I mean, that is coming up. That is coming up now. But where we're up to at the moment, £27 odd for... Okay, so maximum £40, okay? And we know you're going to get some change out of that. Maximum £40. This is just... Oh, I love these as well. Now, if you love the ceramic beads we've just given to you with those turquoise and those sort of russets and all of those sort of mahogany or cranberry tones, you are going to need these. You are absolutely, you have to have these as well. Otherwise, you'll be waking up tomorrow going, should have done that. I hate anyone to wake up and kick themselves over pieces that they didn't get, because there's nothing worse. I've done it myself, and you never forget them, do you? No. It's always that one thing you go, oh, I should have done that. Right. These are fabulous. Let me get a couple of these out again. I mean, I
love these as well.
Oh, the shape is just fabulous, and I am thinking holiday jewellery, but I'm thinking, you know, party jewellery as well. Love the shapes of these. So good, so nice. Getting early on these. These are going to go very, very quickly. The line's going bonkers on these already, which is not a surprise. They're just fabulous shapes, aren't they? So mix those with the rounds of the ceramics that you've just had. Love them, love them, love them. So what have we got? We've got the oval beads. You've got the 13 by 9. 15 of those. That's your little one, 30 by 9. Then you've got the 13 by 12. 5 of those, and then I've not got details for those. Okay, 10 of those, and they're 20 by 13. They're missing on my screen. And then wire. We've got the copper wire, and I don't think there's a better choice because this looks amazing. So you've got 10 metres of the 0.8, that's your larger, and then you've got 10 metres of the 0.4 in there as well. So I've got to be honest, just your wire alone, I think is just amazing here. But with all of those beads, that's a cracking kit again, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. And again, I mean, I have done like that tassel necklace on the end there, and I've put a lot of these beads into that sort of chain, but you could just put that onto chain, you know, that tassel component part, and just have that, a couple of drops of those. They're really, really beautiful to work with. I love this jewellery.
I love that necklace. I love the necklace I'm wearing. I love that necklace on the end as well. Might try that on in a moment. £9.95. 60 of these have gone already. I have so many of these in baskets. Very well done to all of you. Marilyn, look at that screen. Stella is full. Sheila, well done. Lots of people multi-buying as well. Congratulations. Denise, well done to you. To Margaret, to Bryony, to Jenna, who've all multi-bought. Patricia, well done. Mary and Jerry and Derek, hello to you. Alma and Frida, congratulations. This is exciting tonight, isn't it? I said it was going to be good. So you've got all 4, maybe, of these kits for under £40. Amazing. So Jane, hello Jane. Jane says, Laura, lovely. How do we use leather with this? Has never used it. I'm not good with wire. Usually use Fireline and pearl what clasp, please?
If I'm honest, I would probably do it so that you can put the leather. What's quite good to do is to put the leather through. So if I say, for example, one of these tube type ones here.
Yeah.
So you can put the leather through, so it almost comes into a little loop here to bring both ends up. Maybe put a jump ring if you just want to stop it, and then you could add your chain, say, onto that. Okay. Bring the leather up, and then you could, again, because of the size of these, you could pop, sorry, bear with me, one of these on as a little drop, and then just split the wire out and do a sliding clasp. So you don't even have to add an actual clasp. If you wanted to add a clasp, you can use like the ribbon findings that we do, or you can make a little, again, if you're not very good with wire, then we do have pre-made clasps that you can tend to use on cords. But just do a sliding clasp, and then you can just open it up, pop it over your head, and then tighten it up. And the other thing you can do, which is really cool, is just put a piece of leather straight through it, knot it on that side, knot it on that side, sliding clasp. And that's, again, quite a unisex simple necklace. That would work with every single one of these gems.
I know, keep saying we used to say gemstones, ceramics. Yeah.
So yeah, because of the size of this drill hole, you would be able to do that quite easily.
Look at all of those.
So pop that there.
They're scrumptious. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. So, as I said, and thank you so much for getting lots of messages from a lot of people saying it is really exciting to see these because it is different. But you can see there just from those, if I pop all of those into my hand, they look, and they're a little bit like watermelons, almost there in terms of the sort of the shape, or a marrow. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, it is a bit of a harvest festival in my hand there, isn't it? Oh, it matches your top very, very well as well, I have to say. These are fantastic. Keep adding them into your collection. Look at those.
Yeah.
See, I love everything that you've done, but I need more of these because I still would want sort of statement jewellery just from that shape, just from that shape.
They're the ones, this bundle, I think, again, is one of those, if you said to me, right, Laura, you can multiply on one of these, it would most likely be this one, just purely because the shapes are different.
Yeah.
And they're great because they add that different dimension to your pieces. For that's ideal for your bracelets, you know. Yeah. I used a lot of mine in the necklace pieces, so I couldn't really use it. So that's where I would say, if I'd have had 2 packs of those, that's great. I could have used it as a bracelet, or you know. So if you forced me to choose one to multiply, it would be that one, I think, because of the shapes of the actual beads themselves.
Yeah, they are glorious, and these. Oh, okay. So these are the only ones we've had in stock. So if you do like them, let us know. And we'll try and get some more. Mama. And you can see, I mean, just gorgeous. Have to have these. There's something different. And don't think you've just got to sort of use these and go full on ceramic. You can mix them with your gemstones. You can mix them with all of the different elements. But just cracking all of those on that central tray. 4 kits. 4 candles for under £40. That's a pretty amazing night, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. And again, even if you just literally restrand it like I did on the piece you're wearing, you know, I would say that would be more than £40 for that one piece.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
Because although it's simple in its design, I did actually make all of the jump rings, and I'm going to show that later in a moment, how I've done the jump rings as well. So I actually made the jump rings, but also, and I know it sounds silly, it's the design in a piece like that, because you have to play about, you have to find the colours that work, you have to find the shapes that work, the size that works. So there's that design element as well. So that one piece probably would cover, or there's one that I've wire woven with just a couple of them. That's going to cover, and like I said, I've still got loads left.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm more than happy to give you that $39.95. Right, should we have a little look at a demo?
Okay, so what I thought I'd show you, just to do something a little bit different.
Yes. So we're talking about techniques, because there's quite a few different techniques involved here. Yeah,
so you can keep it really simple, as we said, restranding it. Or what I thought would be quite cool to show is this particular piece here, because what I've done on this one is I've kind of knotted. So I hold my hands up. I'm not very good with pearl knotting. We had this discussion. I had a go. It wasn't successful.
Wasn't pretty, but she's had a go.
Pretty, but I had a go. So
if we just move the bracelet along, there we go.
I thought, well, I'm going to have a go at wire. So I'm going to have a go at knotting with wire. So that's effectively what I've done with this piece. So I thought it would be quite cool to show you how I've done this.
Yeah, looks amazing.
Okay, and then if we have time, I can just explain how I did the jump ring element and made the Mobius jump rings. So I did actually use this sort of the mocha bundle for this one with the 2 tones of the large gemstone. Porcelain bead, I'm really sorry.
We're going to keep saying it.
I know we are. So I literally just laid it out in my beading tray, and I had one left, and the one that was left is in your necklace there. So I used both these packs of the larger one, the 18 mils, all apart from one. Okay, so I'm going to use the 0.8 wire for this, and I'm actually going to take 4 lengths of the 0.4 wire. I started my wire a little bit different on this piece, but I've worked out a better way to do it, which is always great when you do something like this, because the first part was to start this off was a little bit fiddly, but I've realised it's a lot easier. So whatever we do use 4 pieces of wire, what we can do is take 2 long lengths of wire and fold them in half.
There we go.
Because that makes a lot more sense than what I did, but it's the same result. So you obviously need quite a long length of wire to start with, because it is ultimately going to go around your neck and be knotted, so it's going to reduce. So I'm going to say probably just about 2 arms.
Good wingspan.
Just about, yeah.
Would I do the same, or bring it in a bit? The big long arms.
Yeah. They say that your arm span is your height, don't they?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, both of your arms.
Oh.
That is your height.
I don't know.
Could be. Yeah.
I'll get them the
Something-
tape measure out
something
tomorrow.
that was at the zoo.
It's like when you can put your foot fits in from there to there,
Yeah.
apparently, doesn't it, or something?
So I'm not going to pull the long lengths of wire because I'll probably just end up blinding Ruth and it's not going to be achieved. So
Oh.
my hands are just like knackered today. They're like, I don't want to play the game.
Can I just say as well, we have to feel for Laura tonight. She's got poorly fingers. She's been up to all sorts. She's got cuts here,
Stabbed
stabs here,
myself
all.
with wire.
So
and-
she's got quite poorly
yeah,
paws. So
not the best.
we'll
of,
let you off
Yeah, thank you.
just tonight.
Just when you come back, not allowed again. So I'm going to take the length of wire. So as I said, this would be a longer length. And I'm going to take that'll make it so right, this won't stab you.
That's all right.
And I'm just going to place my pliers in to the centre of the lengths of wires and bring them both across like this. And I'm just going to, can I just move them to you? Don't want to send everything flying. Twist it once and twist it twice, okay? So that's just going to be your initial twisted section, okay? That's going to take your 2 lengths of wire to 4.
Fabulous.
So it's a much easier way than what I
Genius.
was faffing about with.
But often it's by doing something and then it's kind of happy accidents,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's always the way you learn.
And that's why
Excuse me.
we do stuff like this, because then we go, there's an easier way to do that, and we've
Yeah.
worked out the easier way.
That's why we pay Laura to do this.
So I can go through all the pain of
Do
doing
we
it
not
wrong.
pay it? Oh no, sorry.
No. I'm just here for fun.
Working with me.
No,
That's what
it is. When I knew it was you, it was like it had to be. So what I'm going to do now is just take those wires and I'm just going to form a knot. So bring them over, cross them over, bring one length up. Now obviously if you're using longer lengths of wire, you just need to be a bit controlled with it. So,
Yeah.
and then you're just going to pull it nice and tightly, because you have got 0.8 wire. This wire can take sort of being manipulated quite well. Just taking my pliers, just gently sort of making that a little bit more shaped.
Okay.
So now remember, there's 4 lengths of 0.8 wire here. I'm now going to take, thank you.
Be your
Maybe
assistant.
you could. And pop all 4 wires easily through and push that nice and tight up to that initial knot. Now that first one's not going to be the neatest of knots, but we're not going to worry too much. We can tighten that up so you can see that there. Then what I'm going to do is take the next 2. So make sure, if I can show you up close, you'll see when you split them that they're a nice neat, it's a nice neat split. So I haven't got a wire coming across and it's not all crossed, that they look like they're meant to be in that pair. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. And then again, take one cross, almost form that loop out of the wire. Now what you'll see is one side's gone shorter than the other. So I actually want to use the other side to make that knot with. That'll just keep them both even then. All I've done is twisted that piece over, just because for me naturally I work better from this side. Okay, feed the wire up. Control it.
Presumably you want to try and keep those together as much as you can.
So you just control it as you're going around. This wire is nice and soft, as you can see. Pull that wire, and what you can do is just then individually take the wire and pull them to get that nice tight knot effect. Bring them together like that. Take your...
Which colour would you like?
Thank you very much.
So I would just never ever have, it would never have entered my head to have knotted wire.
I think it was because I was
you could have done it.
thinking about the whole pearl knotting experience that I wasted about 2 hours trying to do. I was like, right, we can do it with wire. So
it's fab though. It really does work.
And I thought it looks quite cool. So and you just repeat that process. So try to take the longer side if you've got one side that's looking a bit longer. Feed that wire through. Obviously, the more you get into it, the wire reduces. It gets a little bit easier. And if it gets a bit like that, where it's got a bit sort of kinked and out of place like that, that can happen. Just gently fold it out and then just pull those into place to position them. Okay, and you can sort of take your pliers if you need to just shape it around a little bit as well. Just take your time, but just taking my time there, you can see how I went from going a little bit wrong to being as I wanted it to be. Can I just have one more and I'll just pop it back on? So, and like I said, this part here, what this is doing is just sort of locking that exactly how you want it to go and making that knot. And that's all you do.
And there's not like that many gemstones really that would actually take all of the full.
I don't think there's any. Not even agates. I mean, we've had some large drilled agates before, but I don't think there's any that would take. I mean, you could do this with 0.6 maybe.
Of course.
But I wouldn't go lower than a 0.6 because you wouldn't be able to have that strength. I just want to quickly if I can just revisit the back just to show you how we would do this finishing part here. If I can just show you, you can see that there. So we've formed a little clasp. Okay. Now there's little spirals on there. That's because obviously I didn't start off with the looping. So what you want to do when you're ready and you're finished is finish again with a knot. So just take that wire, loop it around into a knot. There we go. And then what you want to do is decide which one's going to be your clasp. So to make your clasp, I would say take the longest piece. Then these wires here can just kind of be wrapped around. So just taking that, wrap one. Take your flush cutters, trim that. And then keeping that long one out of the way, you could just take the next one and just kind of as neatly as you can, and you don't need to overwrap. So if I show you, you'll see that this is just the second piece of wire and it's not looking too bulky.
No.
Okay, so I would then cut that piece of wire there.
So I always go wrong with that.
What you could do then, which is what I did, was I took one of those wires and trimmed it to sort of about 1.5 to 2 inches. That's what becomes the spiral that then lays over any kind of work that you've made. But you know, if you haven't done it on that side, you may not want to do it on that side. And then just to make the clasp, if I just show you super quick, because I've done this on quite a lot of the pieces, is taking this long length of wire. I'm going to go up probably about 2 inches. Taking my chain nose pliers, I'm going to fold this wire over, and I'm going to just run my pliers along and get quite a tight sort of fold. Then holding my wires together. This is why we wanted the longest piece, because I've got quite a nice long sort of tail of wire to work with here. Pushing that down, so I've gone down back to that initial sort of wrapping that I've already done, so it blends in. And I'm going to do this before I do that finishing spiral, because that spiral can lay over it. If I show you up close what that looks like, so you can see. Can you see how that's just blended in?
Right, yeah.
Okay, and then as I said, that spiral would be done and placed over it. Then this part here, you take your round nose pliers, come to the end, roll a little tiny loop. There you go. And then taking your bell making pliers, just roll that around, and there's your clasp.
Beautiful.
And that's what makes it all complete. And I've done this technique on pretty much most of the pieces where they've been a solid wire piece, because that's the easiest sort of way of finishing it and making sure it's super solid.
Yeah,
so that's pretty much it.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try some knotting wire. I'm going to give that a go. Now, obviously, loads and loads and loads of your ceramics here, your ceramic beads. But one thing that obviously that Laura found was she needed to use so much of this. We needed more wire. We need to give her more wire. So what we've done is we've put some together in a bundle, but Laura's top coppers. Love it.
Oh, that's cool.
Love it.
I didn't know you made that.
Yeah, see?
I feel special.
Do you?
I do feel special.
It feels like we're doing the charts or something tonight.
Yeah.
Laura's top coppers. Dun, 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 dun. So we don't have any photographs. We don't have them with us or anything, but we've put together all of this because you needed some more of the wire.
We did, yeah.
So this is what we're going to bring to you. So let me bring this over here. So we've got 3 metres of the 1.5 mil. You're going to have 4 metres of the 1 mil. 3 metres of the 6 metres of the 1.25 and 100 metres of the 0.25. See, I should listen to Phil rather than try and read it.
And this is a bundle that I put I asked, me and Phil both sat down together and put this together because, you know, for me, if you've got these beads with this, you know, this large drill hole, you can take advantage, use those thicker gauges of wire.
Exactly.
So that's
It's
I
nice to have.
specifically wanted this, yeah.
Yeah, so it's all listed.
It was my diva moment. Should have said Laura's diva.
Laura's diva.
Laura's diva moment.
Yeah. So it's 113 metres of wire for £8.95. It's very nice as well, very nice. So you can go all out on these. You've got such big, fabulous ceramic beads. Go all out on your wire. And even if you're not going for these tonight, which most of you are by the looks of things, this is a great way to stock up on your wire as well, because you've got the different sizes in there and you've got a lot of them. And the copper just looks so beautiful, particularly with all of these ceramics. And obviously with the first ceramics that we had, with those lovely sort of yellowy mustard tones and the sort of really earthy tones in there, it's a no-brainer. But with the sort of the greens, the turquoise and the reds, still looks so plush. It looks so plush but vintage at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah. And again, I think it's something that you could wear wear it to the office, you could wear it downtown, but then if you were going out afterwards, it's something, for me, that would go across any outfit as well. It's really it's very versatile in its sort of look and style.
It's gorgeous.
That's what I was able to make, you know, the jump rings with. That was what I was able to sort of make the links and the cuff bracelets with.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Zoe said, yay, Phil, what a superstar. He's not bad.
Yeah.
He's not bad, is he?
No, he's
not bad. But it was you, really, wasn't it, Laura?
It was my moment of, we need more wire. But fair play to Phil, because he sorted it for me. He made it happen, and he was, yep, let's do this.
So credit where credit's due, really. But yeah, so £8.95. As I said, we just don't have them here, unfortunately, because this was all put together very kind of last minute, as Laura had sort of used all of these. When Laura came in and we were talking, and it was like, do you think we should really offer this somehow? Haven't got time to get them, so you've got them anyway. But £8.95, they're brilliant. And we did talk about another technique as well, didn't we?
Yeah, I can super quickly show you now. I didn't bring my my wire with me, but I have got the 1.25 in the silver that I happen to have with me. So it's the same thing, it's just a different colour. So what I want to do was just show you how I made the jump rings and how I actually, in the necklace just there, I just made Mobius, your face.
Mobius jump rings. I went, hey, Mobius.
Mobius links, which I will show you how we made those as well.
What does it mean though, Mobius?
So when you do, I don't know what it means, but it's like a continuous link.
So it's more than, is it more than one link?
Yeah, it's one link, but there's... She knows how to confuse you, doesn't she?
Well, I'm the voice
just
for the
confuse
people.
me about a cup of coffee. So you know, it's coffee, are you sure?
No, just here to ask the questions.
So it's made up of 3 jump rings, but it's one link.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got my bail making pliers. Because of the size of the beads, I wanted quite a large jump ring to go with it. So these are the largest pliers that we do. We do have the 6-step one as well, which are just as good as well, on the largest size of that as well. So I'm going to go for the large size. What I'm going to do is take my wire and I'm going to roll this around.
Mobiously. Such a good word, I like it.
You've stolen it. So you can see, just rolling that around. So however many you want, I'm not going to do any more, but you could keep going. And when you take it off, just condense it down so that it's, and you, like I said, you could just do however many you want, okay? Then we're going to actually cut them to make jump rings. So when you make jump rings, when you use cutters, if you cut wire, if I show you, I'll just show you on that and that, see if I can find, it's good on the thicker wire because you can really see the difference. So if I show you here, so you'll see, so can you see how it's a sharp point on this one? And then on this one here, it's a flat edge. On the bottom one, it's a flat edge.
Yeah, you've got more of a diagonal.
And then on the other one, it's diagonal. So that diagonal cut is going to make a difference on your jump ring closing, because obviously it's a point. So you want it to be flat. So you want it to be the flat side of the lower piece. Now all that is the front and back of these. Okay? So the front cut, the piece that cut off of this side, the front, caused a diamond, and the piece at the back caused a flat.
Perfect.
So I am telling you this for a reason, because when we cut these jump rings, we need them all to be flat.
Yes.
So what we need to do is making sure I'm using the flat side of the pliers. I'm going to cut, so that's one straight edge there. I'm going to turn my pliers around so that when I cut the other side here, oops, that should give me, if I take that, do you know I want to say Apatite every time I say take that?
So you've given me that now, haven't you? I gave you the song and you give me that. Take that.
Apatite. So that when I close that, you can see.
You have a little giggle.
And you see how that's a nice straight cut.
Perfect jump ring, really.
Okay, so that's because of turning that the pliers to get that straight edge every time. So what I tend to do when I'm making the next one is, because there will be the little diamond shape now, I tend to just turn my pliers again and cut that, just that tiny little bit, so that it's straight. Turn my pliers, cut the other side. Turn my pliers, just sort of nip that little point off, turn my pliers, and that's my jump rings.
Fabulous.
So I've done that with every single jump ring that you see here has been done using that technique. So it's worth it though, because it gives you that nice finish. So what I want to do now is just show you how we make the Mobius jump ring.
And this sort of thing, it's that necklace. That's where you look at everything from these 4 kits. Look at that one necklace which you've used for this design and think, would you pay £40 for that? 100%, and the rest of it, because it's not just buying those ceramic beads, it's all the detail, it's the time that it's taken Laura to make all of these jump rings.
And it is things like that, because it's per one, there's 3 jump rings.
It all in, isn't it?
And it's making it personal as well. And you could hammer these if you wanted to give it a bit more
lovely
texture.
Yeah.
So to open them, you know, ideally you should be using 2 pairs of pliers. So just turning them, opening the door just so that they're opened out. So I'm then going to take the next jump ring, pop that on, and close. So again, just closing them like this. And if this one was a little bit open, like it is, I'm just going to come in now and close that one. I'm going to drop these down. I'm going to open the last one, so I probably should have them all open before I do that stage. Pop these on, and what you want, if I lay it down like this, you'll see, what I want is this jump ring. Can you see that centre? Almost like marquise shape it in the centre just there. That's where I want this jump ring to go, right in between those 2. So when you close it, when it's together, I'll hold it all together for you, but it's going to look like that. When it's sort of in between the beads, that's how you get that effect. And that is just a Mobius jump ring. It's just that kind of continuous, if I lay it down like that, you'll get a better idea of it. There you go.
Beautiful.
That's the Mobius. So, and it's super easy to do, but yeah, it just looks effective.
Yeah,
so
it
that's
really
how
does.
I made my own jump rings and sort of cut them into sort of just made simple, a very simple bit of chainmail, but just wanted to just jazzed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. Thank you so much. They're all fabulous. We have a message from Dorothy. Hello, Dorothy. Dorothy said, Laura, I love your top to bits. Where did you get it? Please give us a clue. Oh, she can't remember.
I do know where I got it from. I just don't know how to give a clue about it.
Can't you just say and just tell us, say like 2 other places?
I actually got it from Select. Does that mean anything to anyone? Is it a personal thing?
No, there's a few of those around.
Yeah, yeah. So
Select,
it's
Dorothy Perkins,
not massively
Next,
expensive. Yeah, so thank you. Got it
She
in black
also
as
has
well.
it. Yeah, I was going to say it's also in black.
That was indecisive.
Thing is, when you find a top you like, you have to buy it in all colours.
I just figured let's go sparkle tonight.
Yeah, works. As to see, there we go. It clearly works. Thank you, Dorothy. Right, lovely. We are going to carry on. We've got a few more pieces to bring to you before the end of this hour. Just keep adding those to your basket because they are just so super cool. I keep forgetting I'm wearing all of those actually. Handy that. Right, let's have a little look. Let's do the which, sorry. The bolt ring clasps, the ones. Oh, right under. Sorry, Laura, throwing them at you.
It's fine.
Yeah, these are essentials, really, aren't they? And again, bolt ring clasps like this. Okay, the loops that you've just shown us how to make, brilliant. You're not gonna make these yourself. It's not worth it. So let's do them, and let's do them as a start buy. Right, we have bolt ring clasps for you. I don't think we've seen these since October, so we are very much due some. So obviously you know how to make your jump rings now. So you do that, but you need something for them to lock into, so you've got your bolt ring clasp. So let's have a little look. If I grab it by the end, nice size these as well, not too big. And they're going to be a great price, 10 of them. Oh, it's shy, camera shy. So 10 of them, £3.95.
Wow. They're ideal for your charm links. So, you know, when you buy the charm and then you just attach it directly to the bracelet, a lot of charms come with those little tiny clasps.
They are
so cute. That is ideal for that, and that size is perfect.
I could have done with those. I've just made my friend a rainbow hematite, just a rainbow hematite, like sort of stretchy bracelet. It was an overdue birthday present. He finally caught up with her, and as I gave it to her, I said, I'll get you a little charm to go on there. That's perfect. Yeah. That would be absolutely perfect just to drop your charm from, because sometimes you don't want to have, especially with charm bracelets, you want to interchange them, and sometimes you like to wear them on your necklaces as well.
And if you're not a jewellery maker, because it's all right if you make jewellery, it's easy enough to just get your pliers and change it up. But if if you don't make jewellery, you can't change. You don't know how to change that charm. So to have that option ready made for you is ideal.
It's lovely, and you can move them in terms of placement as well, depending on where you want them. And we all love our charms. I love my charms. Laura loves her charms.
I do love my charms.
£3.95 for those. For 10 of those is really, really quite fabulous. So get involved on those, because they're just essentials. End of story essentials at a cracking price point for you. And as we've seen all the way through the day, you've just literally had deal upon deal, everything under £10. Guaranteed standard delivery today for Christmas. So if you do need those in time for Christmas, if you're thinking of just little add-ons, maybe you've done your Christmas shopping and you're thinking, okay, I might just do something, maybe you've got people coming for dinner and you maybe haven't had chance or time or money to think about maybe doing little table gifts, a little charm like that for the ladies to go on a bracelet. Beautiful. Yeah. Really, really well done if you got those. And
for sterling silver as well. That's just, and again, you can't go wrong with sterling silver. No. People are going to think that you've spent more than that on sterling silver.
Hugely. I mean, they are beautiful. This is kind of, if you are using them for charms, if you're using them to make little sort of features like that, you're adding on extra expense by using 95 sterling silver. So it's all about thinking about what you're buying into, what you're giving. But they are just, they're running away, but they are just, perfect size, like you say, on those. So we're talking 3mm for your jump rings. Love them. Jump rings? I've got jump rings on the brain. For your bolt ring clasps. So have you got a mixture of sizes then? 5 and 3? Or is it blonde moment, don't excuse me. Just look at those thinking there, obviously. There's your 3, there's your 5. Oh, do you have days like that, Laura?
Every day's like that for me.
That's okay then. So there we go, £3.95 on those. Well done, congratulations on those. Just, grab them, nab them whilst we've got a chance on those, because they're very cute. Right. Oh, on the neckline. Let's have a little look on the, let me pop this one off. So that clasp, I mean, I'm a bit rubbish without it, a mirror sometimes, but it's really easy on those. Thanks. Thank you, I like this one as well. I'll have to try the long one on as well in a moment. Oh, I've got that caught. Just trying to cut in my wire. Hold on.
Do you want me to help? You're all right.
Let me give it a go. Can't have it beat me, you see. There we go.
Stubborn.
There we go. Dead easy. Oh, nice. Look at it with the ring. Look at it with the bangle. Da, 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 da. That is stunning.
I love that. And again,
my elbow. Sorry.
You're right. I felt that. I didn't feel it physically. I felt that for you.
Your funny bone.
I don't know. When I tell my kids it's meant to be funny, you should laugh. They get very angry with me.
Though? You have to bang the other one else. It's bad luck apparently, which is really sore.
But that link, I've also used it just to frame the centre one of this one, and then split it out into single jump rings, and then graduated them down a little bit to suit the size of the beads. But on that particular one, I just did the Mobius, and that's one of my favourites. First one I made.
Yeah.
One of my favourites.
But it just, they stand out, and it does make the colours pop from the ceramics just by having those sort of spaces in between. I don't actually know what else you would have done because I can't think of anything working more perfectly.
No,
they just look fantastic, don't they? They're great. I'm going to try the other one in a moment in the break as well.
It's like your own little fashion show, isn't it?
Yeah, I did a little fashion show. As I said, I would give you £39.99. Under £40 for those, I'd give you £39.99 for some of those.
And like I said, I still had beads left.
Yeah, that is actually my offer. So stay with us. We have plenty
offer.
more. Take the offer, Laura. You need the money for Christmas. Plenty more coming up at the other side of this. We've still got more kits coming up tonight as well. Again, going under £10. So you just quite simply cannot afford to be anywhere else. See you in a minute.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Hello, welcome back to today's must-have. Well, I think everything's a bit must-have today, really, don't you? Must have all of it. Must have all of it. That's all good. But, yeah, must-have. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Right. Oh, this is cute. This is really cute. Right, we've got... Have a little look. I can't work out how this works. What am I doing here?
Right,
oh, sorry. Do you know why? When I picked this up, I thought it looked like a little angel.
That's one that you said, is that an angel?
An angel. And
or
then
a
went,
candle? Because, you know, they look the same.
They look really... Well, I looked and went, is that a little angel? Then I said, well, it could be a candlestick as well, though.
Or it's a candle.
Or it's a candle. I meant candlestick. You weren't inside my head. But it is actually... It's a good job you're not inside my head. It's a very, very strange place. You've got a pretty elaborate, pretty fabulous S-hook clasp here, and it's because my fingers are covering the kind of the essential part there. Well, also is the actual hook, but you've got this fabulous detail either side, which of course is where you attach it. If I grab it like so with the tweezers, there we go. I mean, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Then you've got a really, I mean, that's a really solid hook, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's beautiful. And again, that gives that tiny sort of that final finish. That's great if you've got a lovely chain and you just want to attach a jump ring to the chain, to the connector. That's going to be a lovely, easy to work clasp. It means anybody will be able to put that on without difficulty, because we've all done it. Yeah. The lobster clasps are great, but they're difficult to open sometimes.
Yeah, they are, and they can be a little bit fiddly sometimes, can't they? So with the S-hook, which
is
so it's
fiddly, that's the reason. It's not because of them, it's because of me and my rubbish hands. Yeah,
but it's not. I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not saying your hands are rubbish, but yes, they can be quite difficult, which is why we go for the S-hook, which is why you've used the S-hook on most of your...
It's my go-to, to be honest, because I find it easiest, especially on bracelets. I find it easier just to pop straight on that S-clasp. Oh my gosh.
It's hard to say. S-club, S-clasp. They're coming back, aren't they? S-Club 3.
S-Club 3.
Seriously?
No, I know they are. It just makes me laugh. S-Club 7, S-Club 6, S-Club 3.
Ain't no party like an S-Club plant. Blah, 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 blah. I can't say it. S-Clasp.
See? Yeah, it's something about in here tonight.
I know. It's because you're working with me. I'm good with words, I am. You know that from when I work with Gemma.
Still to watch that.
Have you not seen it still?
But not yet. I didn't have a chance.
Oh, remind me at the end of tonight. I'll show you. It's on my Facebook page. If you want to giggle, go to Ruth Linnett TV and have a look. Right, £4.95. Brilliant and really solid. Really, really solid on that. It's really beautiful. And I do think it's these little touches that make all the difference. And there's no point. I mean, you wouldn't even begin to start to try and do that yourself. Yeah, there we go. You see, someone said the end of that looks like a little angel.
It does. It was just the reference.
It was the reference from an angel to a candle stick, I meant to say, but I cut myself off before I got to the end. But that's why I got confused, because when I actually saw it first of all, I'd forgotten this was the S-hook, so they were both sitting like that. I thought, we've got some little angel charms. You can see.
They do look like little angels. But it was just a quick change.
I know, but you could if you wanted to. Obviously, it'd be a shame to sort of interfere with that clasp. But if you wanted to, there's no reason why you couldn't take those off and have those. They could be the tops for little earrings.
But they would be lovely if you did seed bead work, or if you did, you know, your pearl knotting. It would be a lovely finish to a piece that maybe doesn't have any other elements of metal in it. It could just be that sterling silver element,
Yeah, so when you show us your pearl knotting in a moment and you finish it off with...
I would not put anyone through that experience. Nobody
you can't be good at everything, Laura.
Do you know what? I know I'm not good at it. I don't even know why I tried, but I've just proved to myself there was a reason.
Well, at least you tried. At least you tried. Well, that's the thing, but there we go. There are a few courses you could go, a few workshops to learn. No. £4.95. For your 95 sterling silver. They are pretty though. I mean, that is lovely, and you might not even want that at the back of the neckline. You might make that actually quite a focal point or a feature. They're really cute. So very well done. Gertrude, hello, nice to see you tonight. Beverly, hello to you as well. And Ian, Veronica, loads of you buying twos of these again. And it seems a shame not to. Two for still under a £10 note is still really rather fab. And it's 2.5 grams. So 2.5 grams. We should call that the Angel S hook, really, I think.
Yeah. I can give you that.
Yeah, thank you. Makes me happy. Well done on those. Congratulations. Definitely keep adding those. Right. Okay. Let's speed things up. How do you want to look to those? Oh, anything else? I think I've got halos next to me there.
Right. I'm really getting into the Christmas spirit.
I know.
Now that is the I need these. I need them. So I could bargain here.
Yeah, you can bargain. I'll go halvesies. Because, are you ready for this? Oh, they're so good. Question is, how many fairies do you need in your life? Answer, all of them. All of them. How many? No. Go make a phone call. Go on. Go on the app. Come on, Laura. Oh my gosh, Frank Teasley. Don't buy these, you won't like these.
No,
don't buy these. Really
they're not very nice at all, no. That's a ridiculous price. You really don't want to spend that much on it.
No, that's not going to make a phone call. Go on, go make a phone. 8 chances. Get 50 of these. Oh, they are literally the cutest things. Just imagine how nice they would have looked on your charm bracelet, Laura.
That's just mean.
That is mean.
That is mean. That would look horrible on a necklace, wouldn't it? Or a earrings.
How cute.
Are they all in the same pose?
Little earrings as well.
I know.
They're like little.
And because are they reversible? I'm
yeah,
sorry,
same
I'm
both
just gonna be nosy
sides.
here.
Yeah.
So if they're reversible, then that means that you can turn her around and have opposite earrings. Look. Ah, she's got a friend. This is looking dodgy.
Awkward. She got a friend.
Oh, bless
They
her.
are ridiculously cute.
They are. I'm
Silver
sad.
colour fairy charms. Oh, we like. They sound so lovely as well.
Pretty.
They are really cute, really cute. If you just want some, again, just on a little cord, just one of those silver-coloured fairy charms are going to be so cute. She's got a little bonnet and everything. She's a bit of a, I don't know if I can say the fairy from a bit Tinkerbelly.
She is very Tinkerbelly.
She is, isn't she though? Really?
She could be Tinkerbell's friends. She has several friends.
But there's loads of them.
I love that.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I do. We went a bit crazy on those, didn't we?
Do you know if they were in little hair, you could wire wrap them onto little hair slides?
Oh, cute.
That would be really pretty.
That's really
They're gone,
cute.
aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, they're gone.
Feel sad.
Oh, with the little carriages. No.
Oh.
Taylor's orders time.
Oh. I'll do the music bit. You don't need to hear me sing.
Oh my word. That's also one of my favourite films.
It's one of my favourites.
Did you like the new one as much as the old one? You didn't, did you? I didn't know.
I was impressed with the
I enjoyed
accuracy of it.
Yeah,
but have you seen the American James Corden does Beauty and the Beast across the American?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. 12 of these. 12 of these. £5.95 for your gold-plated 9 to 5 sterling silver enamel rose. I love it. And all the petals are in here still, you see, so it's love that's carrying on forever.
Tony bought me, my husband bought me a glass rose for my birthday.
Oh, bless, that's really cute.
A proper little one.
Oh, he's a keeper. Keep doing stuff like that, it's all good. We have 12 of these. They are really, really quite magical. That looks so good. And the enamelling is absolutely spot on that as well. So you've got the red of the rose, you've got the green leaves in there as well. But they look so fabulous.
I love that. And again, on a fine gold chain, and maybe pop a little gemstone of a birthstone gemstone of somebody special to you.
Really good. I mean, you could weave within there. She just so you Phil. She's not called. Well, she is Beauty, but she's called Belle. Belle. That's okay, isn't it? She didn't name herself, but that's a lovely name. If you know, my cat's called Bella.
I like the name Belle.
So
I thought Belle was pretty,
really
but Belle binding doesn't sound good.
Belle binding, maybe not. Belle Ball. See, I'm a ball now. So, yeah. Be careful. If I have children, I might call them tennis and golf.
I wanted to call my daughter Paige.
Don't start this again. We did this the other day. Someone messaged in and someone was called Annette, and then their friend of a friend was Annette Curtin. I'm like, you can't. It was too funny.
No.
Too funny. That's very
I
cute.
couldn't bring myself to call my daughter Paige. Although she did say to me, I love the name Paige, Mummy. I was like, Kayla, let me tell you why you're not a Paige.
Exactly.
She was like, oh, okay.
This is why. I love it when people don't think it through. And you're like, did you not put this together? Deary me. Love it. Tree of Life as well. Sorry, this is meant to be on and gone and quite quick, but we're just having a natter again. It's all gone to one of those. These are so lovely. 9 to 5 sterling silver tree. Look at the detail in the tree, though. That's gorgeous. Got me paw print on.
I love the solid frame around that. I love that lovely sort of setting. I think that really finishes it off beautifully.
And it's really encapsulated. And imagine on that, I mean, you might be able to set one or two of them. I mean, the microfaceted gel. I've got a real shaky hand. Sorry,
You need more of those.
I'm leaning on a nerve, I think. Quick, someone get me gin. No, I'm just leaning on a nerve on my arm. Could you perhaps sew a couple of the microfaceted gemstones in there?
You could. I'll be brutally honest. You'd probably be better off just popping a little tiny bit of glue and just just sort of popping them in where you want them to go, because it's got such beautiful detail that you wouldn't want to overwrap it with wire.
They are gorgeous,
That's the reason we haven't worked together for so long. I was actually looking at it and thinking you could wrap around the outside and put like a beaded edge around the outside of it.
Could almost become like a dream catcher if you do something like that, couldn't it? They are lovely, but £6.95 for the Tree of Life. They're so special, they're so poignant. And a couple of those, not too big for earrings at all if you wanted to. No reason why you couldn't set that as a statement for the finger. The £6.95, again, remember that is silver, so 95 sterling. So, but I do like the framework. It kind of finishes everything off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of
I love that. Really sets it.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. I think they're nearly all gone. Very, very well done indeed. Oh, right. You choose, Laura. Although I know I would have
I'm not allowed to choose. Yeah, that was mean. I like these.
These ones. Yeah. That's exactly what I would have chosen. I absolutely promise you, hand on heart. How fun is that? Great minds. They are pretty fabulous though. The colours, and I know you look at those things, colours. Oh my word, because of the coating on the moonstone here, the pinks that are shooting out of here, the greens, the fabulous. Need to see them home there. Look at those. I sound like, what's his face on Strictly? Fabulous. Said a bit of that last night, didn't he? Don't watch it. Oh, we were getting on really well. £7.95. It's finished anyway now. I know. Guess who won? No, I'm not going there. 400 and 30 carats. These are luscious. Look at that one. They've got, I mean, literally, it looks like you've got rainbows trapped within there. And that coating is fantastic. They are glorious. Kirsten said, hi all, I wanted to call my son River. However, my last name then was Banks. So he's very glad I didn't. Oh, you so should have done. You so should have done. Brilliant. Well, at least you thought about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's annoying, isn't it? Because I always loved the name Paige. And I was like,
can't do it.
Can't do it. I couldn't do it too.
No,
couldn't do it.
No. Shirley said, a fun show tonight, ladies. Thank you. I've got a cup of tea. Nice. A big bag of...
I don't like
white chocolate, well, I can have white chocolate buttons, and you two making me laugh. Sounds like a good cup. Well, we have had some caramel wafer.
They were nice.
Finger things that were like, amazing, amazing. These are so stunning. Probably can't pass that message on, but Phil was just explaining to us that he can't adopt his wife's surname, because when he puts together with his middle name, it goes all a bit pear-shaped.
Someone I used to work with, again, I can't say it, but I'll tell you in the break, if you double-barreled their names together, it wouldn't have been, yeah, it was wrong. It was very wrong.
I had somebody that was in a conference call, I've probably told you this before, and they all phoned in and they said, next is Mr. Shuruncle. Okay, Robert Shuruncle, Bob Shuruncle. Cut the call. Cut the call. Nobody laughing like that. Can't do it. Hilarious. Brilliant. They're all coming in now. I do love these. Fabulous show, ladies. You two should be on together. Oh, should be on together more often. Thank you, Christine.
Can you tell management, because we probably won't be.
Problem is, I'm gonna get a bad reputation. I am. Last time it went wrong with Jem, and now I'm with you again. I love these ladies. Can you tell? I love these ladies. I could show you some funny photos from the Christmas party with these. I can tell you that.
I was disappointed not to see the picture of you and Carol and the brownie pictures you were doing.
I don't know who took those.
I think it was through
They're not on my phone.
I thought it was Carol's.
I think maybe on Carol's. We were a bit silly and childish, quite frankly, but we always have to do it. Chocolate brownies, and we put them on our teeth and did nice smiley face with chocolate brownies. I know, so not very ladylike. There was one on Chloe's that she put on Facebook, actually. Everyone's smiling beautifully, and I photo bombed it on the corner like that. smiling and I've got my chocolate teeth, but no one's noticed or said anything yet. I'm just waiting.
Maybe they didn't want to. Maybe they didn't realise it was on purpose.
Quite bad teeth.
Oh dear, didn't want to say anything. You had a bit of something in your tooth there.
Something on there. Huge. 40 carats. Oh, we're so grown up. 40 carats of Peruvian opal, graduated faceted in rondelles. These colours are bright and beautiful. Always lovely. Always sought after. Cracking price at $5.95. Peruvian once again. We are pretty good on those prices.
Really bad.
Yeah, but you have to do it if you've got a chance. Old ones, they're the best. Well, you don't have to, but I will always. You can count on me.
Are you the kyanite to believe it?
Yeah, all of them.
Of course you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have to do them all. Can't think of any now.
So delicious.
Yeah, so delightful.
So delightful.
0800 644 655. On Sapphire's to say, great price at £5.95. Sapphires to say.
No, that wasn't a good one.
Thought we were getting on well. But yeah, beautiful colours on that. Great sort of unisex. These would look nice with the ceramics, actually.
Yeah, they would. They go beautiful with the ceramics. And again, it's lovely if you've got an October baby and it's a little boy, you've got your little blue opal.
Very nice. I was just reading that message. Shirley said, I called my cat Harry, not thinking of his surname, which is Harris. Harry Harris.
Harry Harris.
Harry Harris. And the thing is, as well, with pet names, you have to go out and shout them in as well. That's the thing, is when people, what? My dad had a friend who they called their cat Sifa. C for cat. Sifa. Sifa.
I knew my old boss named his cat Steve. Just because he thought it would be funny to go out and go, Steve! Steve, your dinner's ready!
I love it. $5.95. Well done on those, congratulations. Yeah, if you've got any funny pet names, do let us know. If you've got any funny pet names. Could be a lizard, it could be, whatever. Sorry, I didn't hear any of that. I was thinking about pet names. I'll be very honest.
Faceted ovals.
The black spinel. Sorry, Phil, I was thinking about pet names now. Oh, we had those there's Snow Day. Yeah, we had some black spinel on Snow Day. These are very, very cute indeed. Snow Day. These are gorgeous. I quite enjoyed the Snow Day. We hadn't got a clue what we were doing.
We didn't have any snow.
Did you not?
No. But we had a tiny flurry of it, which didn't stick because it'd been raining.
Yeah.
So
well, we certainly had it. Certainly had it, but it was great. Phil didn't know what I was doing. He sat in the chair at 1:30, so did I, and it all went on from there. I got a clue. You never know. It's good.
It's good. It's good fun. It's always good when
I enjoyed it. Yeah. 80 carats of black spinel, graduated, faceted ovals, and you're talking at 8x6 and 15x10mm gemstones. But black spinel's it's just a winner, isn't it? Absolute winner, and you can see it. It's so easy. It's just gorgeous. You've got that amazing polish of every single one of the gemstones. And to get spinel like this for £8.95 is an absolute beauty. Tassels are going to be gorgeous, of course. So that's like Carol's earrings from the party. Shot some tassels. £8.95. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. They look beautiful. Black spinel you can keep really classy as it is. You can go full on silver, gold, or pearls, or you can juxtapose your blacks to your whites, whatever you want to do.
It's just the perfect base, isn't it? And the fact that it's so beautiful and sparkly, again, it's just going to add that little pop of sparkle to anything, really.
Yeah.
If you wanted to tassel earrings, you've got them ready made at the end now. You can see straight away how they would be made.
Yeah, they're lovely, they are. Really well done. Loads of you coming in for those as well. Not surprisingly, they're always going to be popular. And nice to have, I mean, the ovals look, if I just wrap that around, I mean, the ovals work brilliantly straight away, you can see that. Shane said, my son told his wife she could have a cat if he could name it. She came home with 2 and he named them Maxi Puss and Fido. I bet she was really happy with him. Fido. You're not expecting a cat to come running with that name, are you? Let's be fair. It's a dog, really, isn't it, Fido?
Well, it's associated as being a dog, but cats, but animals don't care what they're called, do they, really?
No, but I care. I care. Maxi Puss and Fido.
Does anyone actually call their cat or their animal their original name?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, so many names.
We had a cat I grew up with, and his name was Sylvester, but we all called him Mr. Face.
Mr. Face.
It was my mum's cat.
Hey, Mr. Face.
It's Mr. Face.
Mr. Face, dinner, Mr. Face.
It was Mr. Face, but his original name was Sylvester.
You have so many names, don't you? Samantha, I've got 2 guinea pigs called Cinnamon Charlie and Squeaky Dude, and a fish called Bubbles. Obvs, I like that.
Yeah, Bubbles
Squeaky
is cool.
Dude. Cinnamon Charlie and Squeaky Dude. We had guinea pigs at school called Salt and Pepper.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they were okay. I don't think they ever came home with us at Christmas. Mandy said, hello, you wonderful lot. Hi, Mandy. I used to have a dog called Deefa. You see? Deefa dog. When we got our cats, I wanted to call them Mulder and Scully.
Mulder
I like
and Scully is good. We've got, I said we've kind of inherited my mum's dogs. So we've got Jack, but we have my son's called Jackson. But sometimes we call him Jax for short. So you're going, Jack, come on, Jack. And Jackson will come down and says, what, Mum? No, talking to the dog.
Wrong one.
It's very confusing. It's very confusing now in our house. It's like, you're Jackson, you're Jack the dog. It's very confusing.
Very, very, very confusing. Anne says, I have a staffy called Donut.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's cute. I love them, love them. Yeah, you don't really, like, we've got Bella, obviously Bella and Binks, but he's Mr. Binks official. But it's the Binkster, Binky, Spraggles, because he's got little spraggly legs, the Sprags. He's got loads of names.
We had Daisy when I was younger, who was
I've not fed them. Just remember. Because I've got an app on my phone. Now I fed them earlier, and I've got an app on my phone. You can literally log in, hit the microphone, and call them. Then go to webcam. Oh, it's amazing.
I need to do something like that.
I'll do it at 9 o'clock, show you. And you call them, they're like, see the little noses at webcam, then you can feed them. Amazing. Like, Bella, problem is, I'm walking down the street going, Bella Boo, Binkles, come on, babies. People looking at me going, strange lady. Okay, right, you love these. These buttons are amazing. 60 carats. Do you like that, Toby? 60, I'll only be worried if you see a pair of legs walking by and I'm not in the house. I'm like, who's that? 60 carats. I can tell you a story in a minute. 60 carats of black spinel, 4 to 7 millimetre on those buttons on a 30 centimetre stand. You just have to have these because these are New Year's Eve Christmas parties big time. And standard delivery, last day guaranteed today. So get these home. You've got such a lovely polished surface area that they just love, love, love the light. Bit of silver in between.
Cascading down, like just having them linked, rosary linked as long earrings, that would look beautiful.
Stunning.
With one of those rice beads at the bottom.
Oh yeah, they look beautiful.
And that would be a lovely state. That's a lovely New Year's Eve.
We like these a lot. I'm addicted to black spinel. I have so much black spinel in my life anyway. But you can never have too much. Different shapes give you different things, but they are looking fabulous at £8.95. Just remember how many you've got. Well, I always do that, so you've got kind of 2 bracelets worth straight away. But so glorious. You could obviously wear that with gold, or you can see that against sort of the coppery colours. Looks very, very beautiful. But then obviously with the silver, it's a real statement as well. So definitely grab these because they flew out. We bought these to you on snow day, and we couldn't get enough of them. They're absolutely amazing. But it is that big polish, because imagine one of those as a ring, just one of those as a ring would look fantastic. And imagine that if you had a black diamond instead. I doubt you'd even get that level of polish.
Do you know, I'm just thinking of the 2 kits that, we've got a few sort of parts of the kits, haven't we, coming up in the second kit. That would be a beautiful tie strand, like a tie together strand on all of it, really. It would just bring everything together.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and for £8.95 again, absolute bargain. So definitely want to pop into your baskets and to be checking out on tonight because they are just superb. If you've got the S clasp that we bought to you earlier on, that could be a lovely finish. If I just grab hold of that. You can imagine just that re-stranded with the S clasp on there.
And that's what I said about needing minimal, you could pearl knot those. You could, I couldn't. Fleur could. She's very good at pearl knotting. But you could pearl knot them, or you could use those little silver beads that you had, those the 100 of them.
Yeah, the smaller ones.
Just re-stranding it, popping one of those in like you say, in sections or in between them, finishing it with that clasp. All you would need is a sterling silver climp. A climp? Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Oh, that's a good one. I've not heard that one before. A climp. We don't sell sterling silver climps at the moment. Maybe next year. We shall see.
Well,
There's always room. Bethany, I love that, said, I read that as I used to have a fish horse. I used to have, here we go, a horse called Fish, who had the show name of Goldfish. It used to get announced, and now we have Bethany riding Goldfish. Brilliant. That's genius.
That's good.
That's hilarious. I love it. Brilliant. I like that one, Bethany. That's very good. Very, very good indeed. We got another one. Kay said, my friend's cats are Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, classic ones. Love them.
We had one called Daisy, but she was a real little klutz, and every time she used to just walk over and fall over, and you'd always be going, oh, whoops. Whoops,
Oh,
Whoops a
no.
Daisy. So she actually turned out to be called Whoops a Daisy.
Oh, bless her. That's very cute.
Yeah, she was cute. She hated me.
Oh, okay, not
Never
so
did
cute.
anything to her, just to disclaim. She just did.
like-
I was only about 8 or 9, but she just did not like children. She just didn't like. She loved Mr. Face. she did not like me.
Genius. Mr. Face, dinner. Right, should we do these gold stars? Because these are really, really cute as well. Have a little look at these. Really, oh my gosh, they're
Oh, I like
beautiful.
them, the different
they're
sizes.
cute. See, I had a sterling silver necklace bought for me years ago, and it had 3 little stars that kind of dropped down. I don't know where it is, but it was really lovely. You could imagine all of those in a sort of necklace design. I'm just kind of laying those out a little bit. They'd look absolutely fantastic. Obviously, perfect for little charms. They're really cute. They're going to all fall down now, aren't they, as I lift that up? Yes. Let me just take hold of the largest one so you can see you've got the most. You see, look at this. Most beautiful. Try again. Oh, no. Oh, hold on a minute. This isn't helpful. You nearly did a Gemma Crow Motley then on me. Bless. Have a little look. Oh, they're very slippy. Right, I give up with that. I'm going to hold it with some. I bet that wire won't go through now. There you go.
You could just use some normal pliers.
Well, I could have done if you'd offered them to me earlier rather than just sitting there laughing at me. Right, let me pop these on. I can't be beaten on this. It's not going to go through. There we go.
Sorry.
Well, there we go. So I like that with it. That's actually worth doing because I actually like it against
Okay.
the silver. Are you all right, love?
Yeah.
Bit hot. I like it with the silver. It was a slippery fish, this one was. So £9.95, but remember, use Laura's tools now. Thank you. I'm still probably going to drop them. I'm so clumsy. There we go. You've got the smaller ones as well. So you've actually got the large one, 2 of the medium, and I'd almost go 2. The smaller, the silver. Yeah, they're sterling silver, satin, but you've got 5 of them, but it's that lovely brushed finish, that sort of satin finish that I just told the smaller one. It's easier. £9.95.
You could stamp on them as well, couldn't you? Put an initial. That's what you want to do.
Stamp it. Exactly.
I will get you.
I will hold you. No, you could actually, a little initial or
Yeah.
you could actually, depends how small your stamping goes. Could you do more than an initial? You could put like a lucky number on there. You might be able to
Yeah,
get
you could probably put like a double digit sort of like
just your initials.
yeah.
LB.
LB.
That's so funny. £9.95. Very, very well done indeed on those. Oh, I'm going to lose it. Right, lemon quartz.
At the end.
Good job, you're right, Laura. There we go. These are really
they're
pretty. They are different. Do you remember the citrine we had earlier on? They are different. I know this just sounds really, really obvious, but the citrine was quite golden. They are literally, there is more of a lemon tone to these. There's a kind of a lighter, I kind of want to say brighter tone to them. I don't think I've ever done these before. I think I've ever seen them. 70 carats of lemon quartz.
Cute, aren't they? They make a lovely little sort of cluster ring because of the way that they're drilled, so they would sit really lovely. It's almost like a little burst. Lemon burst.
A lemon burst, like a lemon drop. Sherbet lemon. I love a sherbet lemon. Sherbet. £2.95. Sorry, we just literally can't speak tonight. They are really clear, really, really crystal clear. They are just gorgeous. I do like lemon sherbets, but I always cut the roof of my mouth when I have a lemon sherbet.
Oh, they're like the
roof of
boiled
my
ones, aren't they,
mouth.
with the sherbet? Oh, yeah, they're nice.
I don't know why.
Because I think because you focus so much on sort of, you won't bite them, do you? You sort of suck them.
Yeah.
And then that's when they start to distinguish.
Oh, I can feel it now. They get really sharp.
And then they... I don't know what's going on.
Literally can't speak. This is horrendous. What's going on? I'm actually quite worried about us. I know we're bad normally, but this is just
really
actually
bad.
quite... We thought this would happen though tonight. We had an inkling, just like the Muppet Show tonight.
You can't say words.
Quite right.
It'd make a really cool beady bead because it'd be quite interesting because of the different shapes of them.
And quite a fabulous bracelet, to be fair. Light and bright. There's a lovely, lovely clarity on those. I like these. I've never seen them. Really, really gorgeous. Imagine, in fact, let me tell you, I've twist them together. Go a little bit chunky. See, that's fabulous. £10.95. ridiculous. And actually, if you put coloured cord through there, that's going to give it even more colour tone popping through, isn't it? You could go, you could match it and go with a really bright lemon or a yellow, or you could totally mix it up and go for a bright pink or a blue or something.
It'd be nice if you did kumihimo with that. The sort of the because you can do like beaded kumihimo, can't you? It gives you that kind of effect. But that's why I said the beady bead, because it would again, it's that kind of cluster effect.
Yeah, they look lovely. You could pearl knot in between those ones.
You could. I couldn't.
There's a course for that.
Most normal people could.
Fleur will teach you.
Definitely. If Fleur could teach me this pearl knot, that I am unteachable with the,
Bless you. Right, we're going to do some more star buys for you. We're going to do sterling silver star buy pendant bail. Coming up now. These are so nice. These are so lovely. 3 of them. Is that where they're going? Choose. Wow, right. Grab a tool. Let's just start off as we mean to go on. These are really, the detail on these is fantastic. 95 sterling silver. And it's your, what's that for?
It might, if you wanted a slightly finer
thank you. I thought they were your nippers. I didn't quite know what I was going to do. 10 by 7 millimetre, 3 pieces of your lattice pendants. You start, Toby. They're lovely bails. They've got so much detail. I want to say a bit Grecian.
Yeah,
a bit Grecian goddess.
Aztec-y as well. Sort of. They're pretty
now,
aren't they? Really
and
pretty.
actually they're got quite a good dimension to them. All the way
I've
through.
not seen them before.
Cute, aren't they? So obviously you can see at the top where obviously you can pop a jump ring through or whatever you sort of want to do in that. But actually, there's no reason why you couldn't adorn through the side of those. It's actually got quite a big space.
You could put them in either way, couldn't you? You could feed a chain through, like the rose gold and sterling silver chain that we had earlier. That would feed through that gap, and then you could put a nice, lovely drop onto the to the jump ring part.
Yeah. So there we go. If I pop it like that. I was about to say I'll be back with you Wednesday night, but at this rate, I won't be. 3, are you off on Wednesday, Mike? Oh, it's our last show together tonight. That makes me sad. I hope for you I've not got your secret Santa, because I haven't brought it in yet today, so just saying. £3.95, 95 sterling silver. They are lovely though. So you've got those beautiful bells. So there's
I'm just having a little look at them.
That's
I've seen if there's a way that I could turn it into earrings, because that would make a beautiful stud, like an earring drop.
I can't see why not, if I do them both ways.
See, that would make, I think they look beautiful. And again, they'd look lovely as earring connectors or earring studs if there was a way to sort of work that out, and as the pendant.
Actually, remember the sterling silver studs we had earlier on? Will I put them back? How about if you popped, you could almost pop the sterling silver stud through the little bail at the top, so they're going to the ear like that, and then you could, cute.
They look really cute. I like those, they're really different.
I do.
And at that price,
not going to go wrong on that, £3.95. For 3 of them as well, so the 20 gone straight away. Sarah's got 2, congratulations. Hi Veronica, you've grabbed a couple of those as well, don't blame you. Beverly, well done darling. Collector in Wiltshire and the Highlands, they're absolutely fantastic. £3.95, they're brilliant. Really, really. See, I'm thinking about Secret Santa now. I'm a little bit worried because I've got 2 and one's arrived and one hasn't at the moment, so it's a bit like, meh. It's got one for somewhere else and it's not arrived yet. Have you ever had a really, have you had a really bad, disappointing Secret Santa ever? I can tell you one that I had. We had £10, £10 was the limit, and everybody was opening them, and some people had done really fabulous mugs with their faces on and little quotes and this, that, the other. Somebody, it wasn't mine. No, it was mine. Somebody had, I'm not going to say names because it's quite close to home, presented with a box wrapped in tin foil with a little box of chocolates that still had the pound thing on from the pound shop, wrapped in foil.
Oh, that is bad.
But the problem is we were actually all opening them together, and everyone was going, You're opening it and going, yay, great. Didn't mind the foil. That was quite funky. But you only go, I've spent a tenner here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't go that far under normally, do you?
No.
I was very grateful that obviously gone and still done it, and that's all great. But we'd all said we were going to do a £5, and then we all said we'll put it up to a tenner.
Because it is difficult now. You used to be able to get quite a few things for £5, but now it's all sort of like £5, £6. So yeah, it's easier to go up.
Yeah.
We did Secret Santa as guest designers last year between us, but we haven't done it this year. It's just something I think we've had time. It's been a bit manic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a Secret Santa for us. None for me anyway.
Oh, well, maybe you never know.
You never know. You never know.
It's not been yet.
True.
You never know. £3.95.
They're big good little
Couple of
Secret
those.
Santa.
Yeah. Especially for the jewellery makers. So let me know if you've had any bad Secret Santas or if you've had a really good Secret Santa.
I've had a couple, but I don't know if they're
a bit too close to
sayable.
home. Oh, okay.
Just don't know if they're sayable.
Fair enough.
I'll
Fair
check
enough.
at the break. It wasn't me that received them, but it was
Okay.
in my old place of work.
Right, we'll do a check on that later. Well done on those, though. Congratulations. They're really, really lovely, and I say quite substantial. So good job, Marlene. Congratulations, Paula. Rosamond, well done. Julie, Bryony, congratulations. Lorraine, Michelle, Alia, all checking out still. So very, very well done indeed on those. Yum, yum, yum. Shall we do the Pantone colour of next year? It's amethyst purple, isn't it? It's your top colour.
It is.
See, she's so fashion forward. These are delicious though. Big nuggets of amethyst. So this is your colour for next year. The Pantone colour was announced recently, and it's adorable, isn't it? You can see why. It's so luxurious. It's so fantastic. 9x4 to 16x10. You've got a 12cm strand. But what I love about this is look how different they all are. You've got some that are really sort of got a good sort of width across them, and then you've got this little sort of slice in there as well. So very individual pieces, I would say. You might grab a couple of those that look similar, but I would say generally this is about getting a strand of very different, very individual pieces of amethyst, and there's certainly pieces I can see on there now that I go, okay, that's a ring, that's a pendant, couple of those together in a bracelet. Some perhaps you might act as spaces in different designs, but it's pretty phenomenal, isn't it, when you get something as unique and as different as this?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, I love the fact it's got the different shades of amethyst going through it. So you've got those deep, dark sort of purple tones, but you've got that slightly lighter, sort of more brighter tones as well. I love that cut. I love anything that's a little bit different, that's a little bit more individual. And to me, each one of those is individual, like you say. A ring, really cool ring, a drop, tassel. You could actually pop a piece of wire through it and then have chains hanging from it, and have sort of different smaller pieces or different gemstones again.
And a couple of those could finish a sort of a lariat style design. Lots you could do on those. I'm actually just now remembering that this obviously had to go under £10, and it's just amazing to see 155 carats. 155 carats. Beautiful, beautiful. I will go all out and just pop that on my wrist, which...
I like it like that, see.
And at £8.95 you can afford to.
Yeah.
Sometimes, obviously, if that was a higher price, if you were looking at your £28.95 or your £30, £40 mark, whatever it might be, you're probably going to be a bit choosy in terms of how much you use in which different design. But that you can definitely use all together. I mean, it does look fantastic. Maybe you're going to finish it off with the S clasp at the back on that as well.
Excuse me. Again, you had those little silver spacer beads. We've got again any kind of little. Any sort of rondelle gemstone as well is going to be lovely in between that to break it up. But I think that is, like you say, I think that's elegant, but still statement. It's something, again, I think that's beautiful. Yeah, I love that. Really, and they certainly have a glow. Although you've got areas that are opaque, you do have areas that are quite transparent in there as well. But I just want to snip that and get that in. But remember, you've got still got a chance to get these before Christmas. It is the last day today for standard delivery before Christmas, so make the most of that one. But that is £8.95 most. Sorry, I just checked that. Look like I done something naughty there. Samantha said, I've made a silver bracelet for my daughter to take to school for Secret Santa. See how gorgeous is that you can, that it's affordable enough to be able to do that. It's exactly, and that's so the thing, isn't it? And even if you made stretchy bracelets out of gemstones, you know, that's not something you would expect to receive in a Secret Santa gift.
No way, no. Well, that's. I think that's what I'm going to be doing, actually. One of my Secret Santas that hasn't arrived, I've got one little bit, and I'm thinking, actually, I think rather than even stress about something not coming, I'm going to actually just spend a bit of time tomorrow night and just make a bracelet. Because it'll be good. It's for somewhere else. Somewhere else. Somewhere else. But who knows? Who knows who I've got here? Who knows? Has anyone got mine? Is it Toby? No, it's not Toby. I can definitely tell it's not, no. Oh, do you know some of them then? Do you, Mike? Oh, no, most of them. How do you know? Have you just been... have you been prodding everybody?
I love it how it's meant to be a secret, but then when it comes to the opening, everyone's like, and you're like, you knew, didn't you? Or it's like, I can tell this was you.
Who gave me this? Well, I'm well out the loop. Leslie, very well done. Lorna, congratulations. Now we know I have got you, did you say? Haven't got you. Why? I didn't say anything, did I? I didn't give anything away. Mm. Who knows? Who knows? Let's do some tourmaline nuggets. This is really, really gorgeous. I love this, I love this, I love this. You know me, I love tourmaline. These are so fabulous.
Again, that would look lovely with one of those chunks of amethyst in the middle.
Yeah, really, really quite stunning. These are gorgeous. I'm a bit worried now. Everyone's talking about Secret Santas. What was the limit for us here? Just checking.
See, you should actually give just a limit.
Well, that's okay, but people were just talking about like expensive Secret Santas. I'm like, well, I'm really worried if someone spent £17 or £27. You might be able to, Phil. You might be able to get something good for a fiver. You might be able to get something good for like £5.95. You never know. Not giving it away. It's about the thought. That's the thing. I think that the Secret Santa I've got for here is really cool.
You can tell me later.
I will. It's really cool. 70 carats of multicoloured tourmaline. Very random. Small nuggets, 4x3, 9x4, 38 centimetre strand. You know how I feel about these gemstones. I adore them. They're just phenomenal. The colours are so vibrant. The colours are so, so pretty. You've got the pinks, you've got the golds, you've got the greens. There's a blue in there. But it's all about that wonderful variety, a rainbow of colours that you get from tourmalines, and that's why I've always been so in love with it, because it really is just one of the most refreshing varieties. Obviously you get lots of different colours of sapphire, but for me, if you're looking for colourful gemstones from one sort of species, from one variety, for me it's always tourmaline, always has been. I mean, look at those. Pinks pop, the greens pop, they're just absolutely perfect. And a bargain of a price tag at £5.95. Don't you think they're stunning?
Can you imagine a tree of life done in those?
Oh my word,
and
glorious.
I would just make them random as well.
Dorothy. Thanks, Laura. I have found the top and ordered it. Well done. Are you on commission? You should be. You should be. I might have a little. I didn't know they got. I might have a little look on the website.
I didn't know they had a website.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we just have.
Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking next time you're on, I might rock up in the same top.
Do you know me and Becky Redican shop a lot in the same place?
Right.
And we have discovered that we have some of the same sort of tops, and we're like, so we have to make sure we have a backup just in case.
Carol and I have got some of the same tops, and she was on one morning, and I nearly wore the exact same top to take over from her. I thought, I can't. She wore it too well. Very well done on that. Well done, Dorothy. Good work. Hope you get it before Christmas. 644 655. Fabulous. Moving on again. Moving on. I can go here. Should we go labradorite? No, we haven't. These are gorgeous. I haven't had any labradorite so far, have we? How rude. We need to set that straight.
Oh, they're nice.
Oh, these are gorgeous. Super duper duper. These are lovely. Oh, wow. They're a little bit fab. I just remember I had a Secret Santa present once that was a crazy cat lady. It was made because I am the crazy cat lady. It was a little lady that had like blonde hair like me. And she was in a dressing gown and slippers, the little model. And she got about 5 little plastic cats.
Tony bought me that for Christmas.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
I love it.
It is very, very cool.
Everyone was watching me, waiting for me to open it, going, it's going to be hilarious. I went, oh, I love it. I know they went, oh, okay, it wasn't meant to be like that, right? No, I really love it. Anything cat related, no, it's just like, yeah, love it. Right, 45 carats here of labradorite, 12 by 1 millimetre, 6 by 3 millimetres. I nearly said a present I bought for Christmas then, just realised they might be watching. 16 centimetre strand. This is high end. This is high end. Got some of the most wonderful, wonderful, bright, beautiful blues in here. Fabulously faceted from Madagascar and 45 carats. I love saying that, Madagascar. It's like the film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Madagascar.
Yeah.
They are just so well cut. And I think that's the thing with labradorite. You've got to release this energy. You've got to release this sort of light and life from every single one of those gems. I'd go full out on that. I have to, because I just love the gemstones. What would you mix this with?
See,
what are the gems? I mean, it's going to go with quite a few, but I
don't know. It looks beautiful on its own. See, I would just put it with a copper wire. That would actually look beautiful with if you did get any of these. Let's go for the little tiny ones here. If you had.
It's a test.
It's a test, yeah.
Pick it with a bit of wire. Oh yeah.
So there's some of that, that are maybe a little bit bluer, because there's a big mix in there.
Yeah.
But just a couple of those as well would look lovely. So you don't have, like you were saying earlier with this, or you can mix it with your gemstones. This, to me, this is an ideal kind of strand for that.
That works really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To have one of those in the centre of that strand of labradorite would look beautiful.
Sterling, what's going on? Sterling silver, Stardust beads.
Sterling silver.
Oh my goodness.
£6.95.
They would look pretty as well.
Yeah, they would. They'd work really, really well. They are gorgeous. And they're flying. Lots of almost like glitter in terms of the gem when you look at them, but it is that labradorescence that you're seeing there.
There's no secrets in here at all. You cannot do anything discreetly without everybody calling you out.
Oh, Samantha said, I'm going to make some Christmas presents. Good girl. I don't blame you, especially with all this sort of selection. Yeah, don't blame you. There are some. I've lost my thread. There are some lovely opportunities today. So I'm glad that you're feeling a bit inspired and you're ready to make. If you did get the little silver coloured fairies, I can't do it. I'm left-handed again.
Oh, that's pretty.
We like these.
That is pretty.
Oh, a really ugly face for these. What am I? Right, okay. I'm right-handed. I can't. I'm not, what is it?
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
I was. When I was little. But they made me write with my right hand.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of things like left-handed.
I bet it's quite handy now, though.
Yes.
There you go. They'd look lovely, wouldn't they? Really, really quite fab. My husband's generally left-handed, but he can do right-handed as well.
Yeah. Well.
Right. 6. My mum's left-handed. 6. No, it is like a superpower, I think.
Yeah.
6.95. Very, very well done indeed on those. They're glorious. I think Phil's probably given up with us tonight right now.
Phil's just like, come on.
Phil's like, we'll just let him go. Can't rein him in anymore. I give up. Ooh, the blue ones. Yes. Why not? Why not? Such a bright colour as well. Oh, they're faceted. Wowzers. They're lovely. I keep thinking you're going at 9 for some reason.
Trying to tell me something. Get out.
With this behaviour.
Just go.
No, don't leave me. Lovely, lovely bright. I always call it like a Wedgwood blue. It's incredibly gorgeous. That's the kind of colour when you open up your curtains and and the sun's in the sky and it's that bright blue. You don't almost see a cloud in the sky. Or if you do, you've got the little wispy clouds that are sort of working their way through the gemstones. And of course, that faceting again, you can see what it's doing. It's allowing them to twinkle and to sparkle. But the blue of that agate is, I can't really think of another gemstone that gets close to that, to be perfectly honest.
No. And I love the little mix, because even though they're slightly subtle in the way that they're mixed, they all complement each other. Again, I'm looking at those.
With the blues.
Yeah.
Oh, if you've got the ceramic.
I'm going to let you.
Thanks. I can't even go and have it.
Even Toby's like, oh no, stop them.
Just. Oh, I'm getting really hot. Look, if you got the ceramic beads earlier on, they would look amazing. Amazing. Even if you had them, I'm going to put it on the wire. Even if we had them when they were kind of popping up. It's rolling everywhere. There we go. There. So if you had them when they're dropping down still.
See, I think that looks really pretty.
That's a perfect match.
That's a perfect match.
Oh, you have to. That's gorgeous. That's really, and if you wanted to wire wrap that in like you did on the bangle, so that was kind of staying front up, so you saw all that little beautiful sort of blue. Oh, cute, cute, cute. If you got those earlier on in the kit, absolutely grab the shaded blue agate, because for $3.95, I mean, it's a must-have. And if you didn't get those, I don't know if you've got any of those left on the web or not, but have a little look. Go and have a little look at today's sort of list of bits and pieces in terms of what we've been bringing to you so far, because that's really lovely. They couldn't be more perfect, actually, could they? Oh, she's gone. $3.95. Jan said, do you realise how difficult it is to seed bead my Christmas baubles whilst giggling uncontrollably watching you two? Love it. Keep it up.
Is it as difficult as watching us try to hold a bead?
We are useless tonight. I am saying the royal we, but I think I can.
No, it is. Yeah, no, we are both
speaking, picking things up. None of these skills.
I think there's something going on in the studio, personally.
I do. I think since we've had the new studio, I think they've put giggling gas or something under here. I don't. Is this the first time we've been? Yeah. It was the first time Gemma and I worked together here. We did it as well.
See the common element here is you.
Yes. That's true. Brenda, well done. Denise, congratulations. Anthony, Grace and London, well done. You've got a couple. Vivian, Brian, Angela, well done. Grace, if you check out those, congratulations. Lovely. Should we go pink? Nice colour. This makes me think of a strawberry sundae or something. Yum, 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 yum. This is so nice. Oh my goodness me. Like bubblegum pinks that you're seeing coming through. Oh, they're lush. I'm a pink girl, you see. They are really, really pretty. 200, strawberry pink quartzite, you see? It's all in there. Plain rounds, they remind me of the, do you remember the ice creams you had? Then they had the little bubble gum, chewing gum at the bottom of them.
Yeah.
They were ace, weren't they? So you gradually got your way down and you got the little bubble gum treat at the bottom. Yeah, it was a bit like, they were nice.
They were my favourite.
And our lollipop man, the lollipop man, ice cream man, we used to do the lollipops, the lemonade lollipops, and you'd buy the lollipop, and then you'd have the ice cream as like a bonus. So you'd hold the lollipop on the side, and you'd literally run it back through the ice cream. So you'd do like a whole thing of ice cream on your lollipop as well. Amazing. I liked our ice cream man. It was amazing. Yeah. £3.95. I could just eat one of those. £2.70. 270 carats of strawberry pink quartzite at a quartziting price. Just made that up. It's a new one. That's awesome.
I'm quite impressed that you actually got that out in as well. Considering that we can't even say simple words.
Can't say the simple ones, as you can just say the ones I make up. Quartziting at £3.95. It's what? Sorry.
That's quite a good one.
Oh, it is a good one. Yeah, it's lush. Julie, I'm watching Jewellery Maker on the laptop with my headphones on. My hubby keeps asking me what I'm laughing at. Keep up the banter. Bless you. Bless you. Just get him get him to plug in as well. Get his headphones in. Actually, no, don't. Bless you. £3. We've got a Secret Santa on. I was given a tacky tarnished necklace. Oh no, which had a broken clasp. I had it repaired and it turned out to be old gold. Which was worth £150. Oh. Lisa! No way.
Did you keep it though?
Yeah, she must have done. Wouldn't you?
I don't know. She's just described it as tacky. So maybe she didn't like it, but was it nice when it was polished up?
Well, sell it.
That's what I meant. Yeah, did you keep it or sell it? That's what I meant.
Sorry,
did you keep it or
give it back?
Oh, no.
Or would you be honest?
It or sell it? Yeah, or would you be honest? Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to. You'd have to.
That's a dilemma.
Thing is, if you went back to the person that given it to you, how does that all start? Well, I went to a jeweller's because it was broken. The gift you gave me was broken.
No,
yeah,
you needed a good clean. No, so
no.
But would you keep? Did you keep it or did you sell?
Yeah, was it? Yeah. Did it change your view on your tacky piece of jewellery?
But that's a cool Secret Santa.
That's a bargain.
That is. Yeah.
That was clearly from their drawer or something, wasn't it? Just passed on. Broken. How would you dare though? Oh, be mortified. Mortified. Goodness me, I love that. Right, next up, shall we do? Oh, don't think so. Oh, shall we go? Oh, let's do. I'm going to move. I don't know why, but we've had this little spring, this little coil, sat on the desk for most of the hour. One of your Mobius. What's it called?
Mobius.
Mobius. One of your Mobius thingamidooberies. Oh, look, now look at that against the wire as well. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous against the wire. That looks beautiful. Imagine one of those. Not that I'm going to take out the ceramic.
With these ones.
But Yeah, really nice with the ceramics. If you've got the first kit of the ceramics with those wonderful sort of mustard tones and the chocolate tones, lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, you are going metallic crazy on these. They are pyrite, but it's the bronze-coated pyrite, because normally, obviously, the pyrite you tend to see more of a metallic, sort of silvery colour, if that's the best way to describe it. But very nice to have the bronze. Bronze goes with everything, doesn't it? I always remember, like, my mum, bless her, I remember looking at a pair of shoes and going, do I go gold, do I go silver? Silver, bronze, because bronze covers all...
My mum would have just gone, I'll have all of them.
I have all three.
yeah,
she should have done that, really. But it does, doesn't it? If you're taking like one single pair of shoes on holiday, you go for the bronze or this kind of colour because it goes with everything.
I did actually. I've just bought a pair of like little flat slip-on shoes in that colour.
I just found some in a big shoe shop in town that are the most perfect little ankle boots ever, and they don't have them in my size. They've all sold out. Gutted.
See if they've got an online shop.
I've looked online. They looked in all the stores. They've been in for a while, since October, so they've all sold out. I didn't see them. Gutted. I wish I'd never seen them now. Gutted. Please make some more. £5.95, and I'm a 7.5, you see, standard. It's really awkward. If they're like 8s, they're like flippers. If they're like 7s, my toes are like that. 350 carats of bronze. Are we there? Is that the end of the hour? Oh, my word, sorry. Had such a good time bantering and not being able to speak and things. What have we got to talk about in the break? I've got to feed the cats on my automatic feeder. You've got to tell me your secret Santa presents. And there was something else.
Is it someone's name?
Someone's name?
Yes, the name, yeah.
The name, can't remember.
Okay, the name,
See you on the other side of this.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
If you're looking for the perfect gift this year, then choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Contact us now on 0800 644 655 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
We've caught up on the break. Oh, dearie me. Right. I'd tell you everything, but I can't. I know it's past the watershed, but I just
definitely can't say the Secret Santa's order name, can
No,
I?
but please remind me of that, because I need to tell you afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Because it's quite funny. Even if you do say so myself. Welcome back tonight to The Late Show here on Jewellery Maker with myself and the lovely Laura. We are, I don't know what we're doing, got to bring to you, we've still got to bring to you a couple more kits tonight, which again, still going under £10, still guaranteed standard delivery for Christmas. Amazing, amazing, shamazing. And we've got pearls and we've got, how have we got Swarovski elements? It's bonkers, it's bonkers. Let's start with the silver and green with the pearls or the Swarovski. The pearls, yeah, let's start with these. I mean, these are so Christmassy, so Christmassy. Green with envy.
I know. You will be green with everybody.
You will be green with envy. You will. Oh, they're quite they're heavier than I thought they were going to be, actually.
Nice, aren't they?
They're lovely. They'd take some nice pearl knotting, they would, wouldn't they? Green with envy. Freshwater pearls. I love these. I mean, that's proper Christmas green, they are. Just gorgeous. So you've got two strands here of fabulous, fabulous pearls. They're dyed freshwater pearl nuggets, which are the green. So the green, slightly different. So it's only when you sort of stop and take a moment. The greens are more of the nuggets. So you've got 4x5, 5x6 on a 38cm strand. I would go so far as saying they're kind of almost side drilled rather than top to bottom. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're more sort of side drilled. Yeah.
Whereas if you look at the silvery pearls, they're 5x7, so 38cm strand. They kind of go around sort of as though they've been drilled, sort of, yeah, top to bottom, if that makes sense. But they look yummy. That is Christmas green. Absolutely perfect, sort of the holly bears the berry. Lovely metallic, gorgeous, gorgeous glisten to those. Again, you're going to need all of these because I'm just going to do that because in a second, yeah, amazing. We've also got wire in this cell, 100 metres of wire, 0.25mm wire. So your 0.25 is essential for everything, is it, in terms of your threading? There's loads you can do with that.
It's for my weaving for me.
Laura's pointing.
So for me, it's so that I can do this kind of look.
So you can bind it all together. Yay.
It's been a while.
See what I did there?
I did.
See what I did there? Yeah, but it is, isn't it? I mean, that's the wire you're always going to use when you're stitching on your
if you want to do your sort of intricate weaving, if you want to do that layered look, for me, that is one of my favourite gauges of wire. It enables me to...
Wow, wire! Don't be getting a bit excited over the wire.
See, there's something in the studio.
There is something going on tonight.
And again, to have that amount, it's just, it's going to last you for a very long time.
Yeah, which is, you've not got to be shy about the amount you use. So all of this, but as little as that. Keep doing that, thinking it's rude because I'm pointing. £9.95 for your Green with Envy kit with your freshwater pearls. So beautiful though. I mean, just the £2 together. If you said £5 each, £5 each for a strand of pearls, then you were getting all of your wire. I can't help but say wire as well.
Wire.
For free, wire. I mean, that necklace, amazing. Obviously, there's one large element in that necklace, which we'll bring into you in just a moment. But essentially, that necklace is all about the pearls and the wire that you've got in the centre, apart from that glorious golden, look at this green gem, I say gem, crystal in the centre. That is fantastic. Bit of a fingerprint on that. Just keep moving it, Laura. Keep moving it.
I'll give it a polish.
You won't get Laura's DNA. But yeah, great price on those at £9.95. Looks amazing, that does, though.
Yeah.
You are a clever lady with all of that.
This is what I'm trying to... Does that work?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So basically, yeah, that's what the 0.25 is for me.
Oh, look at this. I got a tarnished necklace from a junk shop that was £2. It's platinum and opal. Why do I never find these kind of things? That never happens to me.
Never happens to me.
That is amazing. Yeah, that's beautiful, Dom. So that's 2 of your pearls with the wire. Next part, we're staying green. We're going to pick this up without dropping all of these. Very carefully. Very, very carefully, because this is the centre part, the pièce de résistance of that necklace. Stay with the Green with Envy, and it's this big, I'm going to show this to you straight away, it's gorgeous. Makes me think that I'm in the Emerald City when you're looking at that. La, 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 look at that, that's amazing. You are going to get all those bicones as well. This is rather fabulous, I have to say. That wonderful fern green, pear-shaped, beautiful crystal that you're getting there is amazing. Oh, it's just a draw. I mean, look at every single flash, every single facet. There's apple greens, you've got forest floor greens, you've got so many kiwi flashes in there, so many different tones. But that's a big one. That's really, really quite fantastic. That pear stone that you've got is about 18 by 13. Well, it's not about, it is 18 by 13 millimetres. And that's the beauty of Swarovski, is that it can be so expertly faceted, all of the pieces that are brought to you, and the bicones as well. It's precision technology, isn't it, that allows you to get all of these. The bicones, they are emerald. They're 3mm and they're a set of 48. But we say emerald, but there are some lovely blues that are coming out of there. You can see them there just as that's spinning around, those sort of emerald greens and wonderful kind of turquoisey tones. They are, so I'm realising I'm showing that to you. Absolutely zero in my tweezers again. Okay, look at those. Oh, again, there's nothing there. Here we go. Try that again. I think I'm going to bring my own tweezers next time. I'm really...
There's some other ones over there. Do you want to try those?
I'll be giving up with those. Right, let me try these instead.
That's ones that
Nina
tends to use.
There we go. Now you tell me now. 9:05. Struggled all night. There we go. I'll hold them like that as well. So I'll hold them with that. Oh, that's not in right either, is it? But ding. But there you go. So you can see all of this individual single facets that you've got in there. They're fabulous. And you've got more wire. So you've got the silver. So you've got the copper wire, the silver plated round wire. 10 metres, and that's your 0.8 in there. Then, oh, hello.
So that, can I say what it is? Because it's not written on there. So it's 10 metres. It is 0.6 wire. It may be described as 0.4, which we think may be an error on the website, as it is definitely a 0.6 wire, not a 0.4. But it's beautiful because the crystals go on it, as well as more or less all of the pearls as well throughout the whole of the kit. So it is a lovely in-between wire for that.
So that's really nice to be able to actually have that wire for the pearls to go on as well.
Yeah, most definitely. So just but that's 10 metres of that.
That's really nice. So no knotting involved, just put them on the wire?
No, just pop it straight on the wire. Easy.
All good. Easy peasy. So you're getting all of those Swarovski elements, that big, beautiful, bright green. Look at the size of that. Amazing. I mean, it's so fabulous. All the different flashes that you're getting, and then, of course, you've got 48 of the bicones in there as well. And again, lots of wire. All of these work. So if you've got the first kit, you're going to need this second kit. If you want to make that lovely necklace that we've just shown to you, you will need all of these. You won't want to miss out on them. I mean, just for that large pear-shaped Swarovski on its own, I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Add in the 48 bicones, add in the wire, both of those in there. Your quid's in here. You're like, honestly, you're laughing, aren't you?
And like you say, teaming it with the 0.25 wire that you've got over here is brilliant. But there's a bracelet that that I've made. I mean, I've used the red pearls out of this particular one, but you could put the Swarovskis onto this one. You'll see there's an all silver one in there. There's a gold and silver one. The gold is obviously from the next element. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful combination. And the ring as well has been made using the combination as well, the spiral ring.
Glorious. Samantha said, how do you set the larger Swarovski? Well, we might have a look at that.
Yeah.
Is that the one we're going to have a... Yeah, because there's two different... You've used two different ways of setting them,
I wanted to show two different ways of setting them. We probably won't have time today to show both of them. No, so I'm going to show this particular one. I'm just going to talk about how you would set it. You don't have to do that elaborate weaving with it, you know. I can show you how you could if you wanted to, or you could just stop it. But that is just caged. It's just the same way you would any cabochon, really. Just look at that as you would a cabochon.
Yeah. So whether you want to claw set it or wrap it around there. But good question, really good question, because obviously it's not drilled. So yeah, fabulous question. We'll have a little look at that in a moment. So £9.95 on those, on the Green with Envy. So that's the second part of the Green with Envy. So if you're adding those to your basket, congratulations, you will get them in time for Christmas. Today's the last guaranteed day for standard delivery. So definitely get those. Let's pop those down on there. And let's give the red pearls now. I couldn't help myself. I had to quickly flash the red pearls against the green because that is then, and let's in fact hold the silvers, the greens together. Oh, mother, hold on, there we go. Hold those together.
I very nearly made a chain with the 3 of these together,
I'm not
and I
surprised.
was considering just making both the pendants interchangeable to go against one chain,
okay, nice.
because I just love those layered together like that. And
Yeah.
I was so torn about, do I just put them all into one neck piece and make an interchangeable pendant,
Yeah.
or do I just? But I did split them, but it was a.
It's hard, isn't it,
Yeah.
sometimes? But in the end, yeah, you're going to get the chance to get all of those anyway. But they are real Christmas stones. You've got this love. Pearls just want to have fun. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
So good. Yeah. Not only do you have those reds, you've also got, let's bring in, did we say yellow or gold? I think the yellows, the brightest of yellows. Scrumptious! I mean, they are so, so lovely. And again, you can see the different shapes that you've got. You've got the potato pearls against kind of the nuggets against. So really, really lovely. Very different sizes on those. You can see from the reds, small on the red, and then you've got the yellow in there. And then, oh, these are cute, these are. You've got 2 meters here of your natural silk thread, and very funky, very handy, because actually, that, if I turn that around, you can probably see, you've got kind of the needle fixed onto that to start to get you going.
So it's almost like a bit of beading thread that's kind of attached to it, so it just makes it a lot easier
Strong
to
as well.
feed the pearls directly onto the silk and then to do the knotting. I did have a go. No, I wasn't very successful, but it's not. It was me. It's not the materials. Just to clarify that, it's completely me.
But that's why we have so many different guest designers in the nicest possible way, because you're all so incredibly talented and so incredibly skilled. But what's lovely is we learn different things from lots of you, and you all specialise in lots of different things.
I think it also shows that, you know, you've got mediums that you will gravitate to more naturally. I mean, somebody messaged in earlier saying that they don't do a lot of wire work, they're not very good with wire work. So everybody has a medium that they're more suited to, and go with that. Don't try to make yourself do something that you can't, because it's,
and ultimately you won't enjoy it either, will you?
No.
That's what I need to No, I didn't. So £9.95. That's why I wire knotted. £9.95 on that. Give it a go, though. You know, at a price like this of £9.95, why not?
Do you know, that's why I...
I don't know if you got that.
I did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. But that's why I had to go, because I had it. And it's, like I say, if it's not something that I normally do. And to be honest with you, you have to understand that obviously I've got that time pressure of all of this that I wanted to be able to make the most of everything that I had. So this was a little side project I thought I'd have a quick go at. It's not to say that I wouldn't return to it when I've got more time, that I can sit down and go, I'm going to do this properly now. I'm not trying to do it in a rush, which is what I was trying to do.
Yeah, do you know what? You'd do that. You would. And it's all trial and error, isn't it? And it's having the opportunity, like you're saying, the time to sort of sit down and have a try. But £9.95 just for the pearls, just fabulous. But let's bring it all together, because we've still got another part. We've had 4 parts to the kits tonight, which has been amazing. And of course, everything under £10, standard delivery, guaranteed for Christmas. Oh, scrumptious. So we've had the big green Swarovski element, the big pear shape. We've got the same in the red, and my life, it's just so intense. This is very rich. Oh my word. Look how lovely that is. Oh my goodness me. £9.95 for all of these again. I mean, it's velvet red, isn't it? It's velvet red, but you've got those bright flashes of that are just absolutely like the beating heart of the gem, of the crystal coming out of that. Again, you've got the bicones in there. So very similar to the green, but you've got the red of the Swarovski elements, and then we're going for the champagne. I love the champagne gold. So feminine, so lovely to work with.
It's a lovely warm tone, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. Yeah, if you're not an overly gold girl, try the champagne wine, because I think you will be when you see it. If you're kind of wanting to kind of dabble in that, try this, because I think you'll be really, really impressed. So you've got the 0.4 and you've got the 0.8, so you've got 10 metres of both again on that, but lovely against the reds, and you'll see that again on the designs in a moment. And just popped so well, and Laura's popped it with the reds of the pearls from the kit we've just done, and also even adding in a little bit of the silver. Controversially, but it really works.
I did. Again, that was another debate. And I debated putting the sort of the golder, the sort of more yellowy pearls in with it, but I quite like going back to that sort of mixed metal kind of look. I just really liked it. I thought it looked pretty. So yeah, there's a little ring that was kind of made with some leftovers, and made some earring drops using them, because they go on a 0.8 wire. And then the bracelets, as I said, they're kind of designed to either be single bracelets or to actually be stacker bracelets.
Yeah, so they won't be one of stackers.
They're kind of, the centre one's just a Celtic kind of platin and has got some of the red Swarovskis on it.
Shall I turn that a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go. See all your handiwork. There we go.
So you can see
Lovely.
that. And then obviously, I mean, you can't see the crystals too well because it's obviously against the dark. But yeah, so again, same, 3 of those bracelets I've done the same way, but it's just how they look differently, how you tweak it.
And obviously you're not seeing the yellow pearls used in here because Laura used those to do her pearl knotting and it all went pear-shaped. It's fine.
I have got the
they're in a bag just down there. Yeah,
if you want to see them.
So £9.95, but if you do yours successfulily, send them in. Let's have them on the Wall of Fame. We can go, look, Laura.
This is how it's done.
That's how you do it. She's mean, but quite funny. So £9.95. Again, brilliant. So all 4 elements, again, all together collectively, under £40. Shabazing. Gorgeous. Right, okie dokie. So let's pop these over here. Now, what do we... Oh, we're going to... Oh, obviously, from the question in regards to the setting, we're going to have a quick look at.
We're going to have a quick go at the beginning. I'm going to borrow yours if that's okay, and I'll give you mine from down there. Okay. Unless you want me to sort of have a look for mine.
No.
I grabbed the wrong bag. I've got the red ones. So I'm going to give this back. Don't worry, you can have mine. So for this, obviously, the actual catching of this Swarovski can be done with these wires. So it was the add-on kit that we had on here with the 0.25. I just used that to add the detail for the layers of weaving. So if you wanted to just do a simple caged crystal, then this is all you need in this kit.
Okay.
So, let's get them tools. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the 0.8 wire, and this is going to be the main...
Shh, quiet down there.
Strange things. This is going to be the main wire that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use, normally when I cage a pendant in this way, I tend to use 3 wires. And if I was going to do this in a simple way without doing anything, any of the weaving, I probably would just use 3 wires. But I actually used 4 because I wanted to give myself more options. When I decided to do the weave-in options, I wanted more wires available to me. So to do that, you just add extra wires in your base.
Right.
Okay. So I'm just going to get rid of that little cut there. Now, with regards to how much wire you need, again, it depends if you're going to do this in simple, then you only need enough to sort of go around that stone with a little bit of excess to decorate if you wanted to. If you're going to be doing something a little bit more elaborate, you know, if you're confident with your weaving and you're going to be doing a more woven design, then you're going to want probably about 2 arms sort of length, because those extra lengths are going to be your details, okay? But sort of as an actual, obviously the measurements would depend on the size of the stones that you're using, so they vary. So
I don't know tonight.
Right. So I'm just going to do this in the simple form, so I'm going to just cut 3 lengths of this wire off now. Okay, so one thing I'd say, if you want the wire to not sort of spring out, just hook it around the handle of the reel. Okay, and that will stop it going like that. I did that on purpose. So that you didn't.
That made me jump. I don't think I've actually ever seen one go so quickly. That was hilarious. You couldn't try that. You couldn't do that again if you tried.
No, I couldn't. No, that was the one.
That was brilliant.
That was a one-off. I made Emma jump earlier. She, Floor Emma. She came around the corner. I just went. Just jumped a mile. I'm a bit mean like that.
So I don't have to do that. I just walk around the corner. I'm so huge. People go, oh, I'm like, I'm sorry. I do it all the time. Dreadful. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to take 4 pieces of the wire. Okay, and I want them to lay nice and flat. So then this is the only time I'm going to use this 0.6 wire, and I'm going to just take a piece of this. Now this one is a bit less.
Waiting for it to
Let it go. Yeah, no, it's a bit. It's like when you're letting Catherine Wills and when on fireworks night, and and you have that dud one that just goes.
Oh, I know.
You're like, oh.
Always disappointing. Oh.
So, taking all the 4 wires together, what I'm going to do is make sure they're laying nice and flat. And I'm going to take this 0.6 and wrap it a couple of times, keeping it nice and flat when you do this. Make sure that's nice and neat. So how much you wrap it is up to you. You only really need to do it about 5 times for it to just do what it needs to do. If you wanted it to be completely wrapped all the way around the base of that, then you can, that's absolutely fine, but that's for decoration as opposed to function as such.
Yep. And you're okay to give that a little bit of a squidge like you did there?
Yeah. In fact, it helps because what you want it to do is make sure that it is all nice and flat.
Okay.
And it's not bunching. Okay, so I've got my wires like that on one side. I've got both the ends on the other side, and it's quite important that you do that. You need them both to, so if I just show you up close, so you'll see that they're both on the same side, and the reason is because when we cut these, when you turn it over, it's a nice clean finish.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just show you quickly. I'm going to lift this wire up, and what I want to do is cut it so that it's about, if I show you up close what that looks like. You see how that's just halfway?
Okay, yeah.
And then when you turn it over like that, oops, it looks nice and neat.
Lovely.
Okay, so you do that on both sides. And it is quite important that that wire isn't too close to the edge, because if it does move, you get a sharp edge that appears at the side of the pendant.
Right.
That can then become a potential hazard.
Yeah.
So you need to use either your pliers or
Potential hazard. It's going to nick on your jumper.
potential
death
hazard.
trap.
I don't know.
Sounded very dramatic, that's all.
It did sound dramatic.
Yeah.
Sound like a driving teacher, didn't I?
Potential hazard.
Okay, so I'm just using my something that's going to get you the sort of shape of the bottom of the crystal. Okay, so I'm just getting this. So I'm tending to just go by eye, so I can see if that's going to be around about the right sort of size. And then what I'm going to do is almost split the wires. Now remember we have 4. I just want the outer wires. Can you see how that's opened out?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to pull this across into a smaller shape. And then what that's going to do, when you turn it around like that, that will be the back, and your the back of your stone or your crystal will sit in that sort of shape, okay?
So it kind of cradles it into
it's holding it where, and because it's got this kind of like little point here, it sits in there perfectly. So then you want to you'll just need to find that front pair of wires as well. They can get a little bit interlaced. They're easy enough to find. I find if you go to the bottom, right by the wrap, you can almost lever that wire up. So again, you can see that's the front pair now. And what I want to do on this one is just come, now if you use the crystal next to it as a reference, you can get an idea roughly of where it will go. And I'm just going to take my pliers and just form a bend. I will hold it out close for you. Let me just do the other side quickly. So you can see.
Yeah.
And again, that's going to go across the front of the crystal, and that's going to keep it from keep it in place. So what I'm going to do now is just place that all together, and then hopefully just pinching all those wires together at the top is going to hold it in place. Now you do need to tweak it, so this is where you'll take your time. Bear in mind I'm trying to do this quickly for you, so I can come back if that's lost its shape. It's easy enough to come back in and fix. Place that back in where it's meant to go and place that over. That's
perfect.
More in place now.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can still tweak these, but what you do want are the wires at the side. If I hold it up close for you to see, you want them to sort of frame the side of it. It's going to give that support. You need to make sure that the wires at the back are going to be holding it in as well.
Okay.
So then taking those wires from the back that are crossing, so if you look at them like that, they're crossing. And then that's got a nice secure sort of lock on the back of the stone there. And then bring them around and cross them at the front. It's going to bring everything together here. And just wrap it around. So that's locked it in place. Now that's a little bit messy because obviously it's just been done a bit quickly, but you can see, if I hold that up, you'll be able to see how that's held in place nice and securely.
Actually.
Okay, and if I show it to the side, you can see those 2 wires are giving that extra support.
Lovely.
The back's nice and supported, and the 2 wires are supporting it. And that is actually, you know, I've actually done this in that orientation, but originally it wasn't going to be. It was originally set to be like this.
Right.
And then when I finished it, I just turned it around and preferred it that way. So then this is just, you know, if you were to do wire weaving, this is where you can start to separate it into pairs, do your weaving details. If not, what you can do is cut your wires to the front. So you obviously don't want sort of 8 wires, you don't need that many. So you can start to reduce them down a little bit. And the best thing is to put them at the front here, so there won't be any sharp edges at the back.
Okay.
And also it means that a flourish will cover those as well. So what you want is to work out what's going to be a bail. So just separate these out. I quite like 3 wires as a bail. So that's given me 3 wires. And again, when you're looking at it, just look for wires that look in that right place. Can you see how just moving them, they look like they're the right wires now? Bail making pliers can go in and just roll that around. And then when you get to the back, this part here, I'm going to come back in with my chain nose pliers and just, again, just turning my wrist quite sharply. So if I show you up close what I've just done, you'll see just turning my wrist quite sharply has made that go in like that. You could take one of these wires here and wrap that around, and that's going to keep them in place. And that's your bail made. And then the rest of the wires are decorative, so you can either cut these wires here or you can bring them around to the front. If you bring them around to the front, just remember if you pull them too tight you may pull, if I show what I mean by that. If I pull, say, this one, well, it won't do it now. If I pulled that really hard, it could make that, that part of the bail drop.
Hi Julie. Julie says, hi Laura, how do I stop the ends of the wrap and also weaves from unravelling? I always have problems.
So whenever I do a weave or a wrap, what I always do is make sure there's a single wire. So it won't work so well with this because this is a 0.6, but I always make sure, so say I was going to wrap these 2 wires here, even if I was going to wrap it one wire or both, what I always do is wrap one of the wires singly, so I'll go around 1, 2, 3, and that way that can't go anywhere because it's locked around a single wire.
Okay.
And then I'll cut that tail nice and tight and close to the edge of that. Okay. And then just make sure that's nice and close and there's no sharp edges. So just using using those chain nose pliers just to make sure it's nice and neat. Scoot that up. And then do your weaving, and then whatever weave you choose to do, or wrapping, or whatever you decide to do, when you get to the end, repeat. So I finish the exact same way that I start, by wrapping around a single wire. Obviously remember that this is a 0.6 I'm using on a 0.8, so it's not the best combination. But if I just show you up close what I mean. So you'll see there is where I actually started the weave, or the wrap. Say that was my weaving, and then finished it off just here. Again, that will stop it unravelling because I've taken that time to wrap around a single wire, and I've made sure that I've cut it nice and close, and I've just really rounded that up. But yeah, and then with these wires, you can either cut them and do a spiral here, or you could just bring them around, so you can finish it however you want. But that is basically how you can catch that, nice and simply.
Fabulous. Well, I hope that helps.
So hopefully that helps make sense.
Fingers crossed. If not, message back in. Yeah, fantastic on that, because the cabochons, whenever we bring to the cabochons, all the crystals, I know a lot of people look at them and go, oh, I don't know how to set it. So it's always nice to see that. And of course the bail that you've got there, again, you can weave in between the bail. There's loads you can do, isn't there? Brilliant, thank you, said Julie. There we go, lovely.
Yeah. So again, and what's lovely about this is one thing I'll say about these Swarovski is because they are man-made, the grip on them is great. It holds the wire really beautifully. You can see this is quite a small crystal, quite fiddly. I've got a bad finger and I'm still able to wrap it relatively neatly.
Everything's going against her, but she's still doing it.
Yeah, it's not on my side today. But if that had been maybe, say, an agate or a quartz or something that could be a little bit more slippery in its texture, it is a little bit more tricky. So for me, these crystals are ideal for this because they're sparkly And they're easy.
Yeah, and they look fab. They look brilliant. So there we go. So that's a little bit of an idea as to how to do that. Right, we're going to sneak in a star buy for you right now. So stay with us and we will bring you star buy. But remember, we've got 30 minutes remaining on the show this evening. So we're still going to keep going with those under £10 deals. These are so cute. I think it's the first time that I've brought these to you with the gold. They are lush. They're so, so, so beautiful. My word. Now I'm going to have a little look. What am I going for? Now I've definitely brought this to you with the silver. Oh, yeah, they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. Your little flower petal charms. They're so beautiful, and you do get 3, and they look absolutely gorgeous. And look inside as well. That's what I was having a little peek at, because I know in the sterling silver with the polish on the outside has got that kind of satin finish on the inside, and it's just the same. They're so lovely, and you can see the detail in there with that little drop on the bloom just coming through as well. Very pretty, very beautiful, almost like little snowdrops. They're gorgeous. You are getting 3 of them. We can't do that though. We can't do that price. It's under £10 today. Gold plated, 9 to 5 sterling silver, flower petal charms, all 3 of them. See, we could have gone £9.95, couldn't we? Let's be fair. We could have done that, but hey, we're not going to hang around. So £7.95. Have you seen them in the gold before?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen them at all before.
Oh, really?
No, they're beautiful.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Oh,
they're really cute. Just to add again to your charm bracelets.
I have got a few little flowers on here actually, so they would be a nice little addition. Yeah, I've got a little daisy and a few others mooching about, so yeah, that would make a lovely...
Really cute. And you could actually put a couple of those together if you wanted to, so you've got perhaps a little blossom on there, but they are lovely. The finish on them is spectacular. You can see there. I mean, you've got that amazing polish.
You almost want to wire wrap them so that they're up like that, don't you? So you can see all that detail.
I know, literally just sort of turning it that way. You look at it and go, hold on a second, because you don't want to lose what's inside. You want to see sort of every millimetre. You want to see all the way around these. They are just gorgeous. If you bought the sterling silver ones, here's your chance to get the gold plated version, and they are just adorable. So you are getting 3 of those. Well done. People are picking up 2s and 3s of these instantly. Imagine a couple of those just dotted around on a necklace. Just a couple of those perhaps on earrings as well. They're delicate, they're dainty, but they do look beautiful, and you're still certainly going to see them whatever you do with them. They're going to just really shine, and that gold plating, as I said, is just so luscious on those. At £7.95. Are you dropping all your wire?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Is that how you're going to say word wire?
It's
every
wire.
time?
I have to.
Wire.
Hazel, congratulations. Lynn, collecting Cardiff, Pembrokeshire, Gloucestershire, Worcestershire. Very, very well done on every single one of those that are coming through, because they are just so pretty. And I said, never look at that. Bring me sunshine. They're lovely. They're really bright. And that detail that you're seeing inside there as well. So you've got the little stamen of the flower, and it's like that. Well, it's weird because it's satin finish inside, and then you've got the highly polished on the outside. So you should kind of get more luster from the outside than the inside. But that glow, the way that it's working, it's kind of they're lighting up.
Because of the way that it's enclosed around it, it's just kind of caught in the centre.
And also the little piece in the centre, the little stamen, is actually the polished. So whether that's reflecting off all the little petals, I don't know. But what I do know is they're a great price and they're really popular. So keep adding those to your order, because they're a really quite snazzy, quite terrific star buy. They're really pretty. They're going to brighten up your life. They'd be nice with emeralds, actually, wouldn't they? Or a nice sort of greeny gemstone. I think they'd work very nicely. In fact, let's do the chrysoprase, because I think you'll like these. Oh, let's do the chrysoprase. There's a lot on here as well. So you might quite simply restrand that and pop it on. You've got I love the long nugget necklaces anyway. Yeah. They're just so easy. They're so handy to have. I love this colour. It's really bright, really minty fresh. They look lovely, don't they? Real pick-me-up. Chrysoprase, small nuggets, 2x1 to 7x1 millimetres, and a full-on 85 centimetre strand. There's just so many variants of colour. But they're all kind of kicking it, aren't they, in terms of that really, really kicking it, that really, really light, lovely colour. You know what I mean? But they're almost borderline on pre-night when you get that fabulous glow.
Yeah.
I've seen this kind of colour before from the Chrysoprase, but they are just glorious. And a real natural feel when you can see almost like the little bits of matrix that are within there. And 140 carats. I mean, you're talking big, big carat weight. Lovely to make nice, big, stretchy bracelets.
Yeah, memory wire bracelets if you wanted to. And again, sort of if you wanted to make a tiara twist sort of spray, you could make a lovely sort of hairpiece if you were going to like a wedding or something like that.
And this kind of minty colour could be a really popular wedding colour as well, can't it? For bridesmaids or mother of the bride. But yeah, they are lovely. And again, it's one of those strands you need to explore, you need to get home and have a little bit of a look at, because there was some that are a bit more spearminty, a bit more kiwi-y, if that's a word. But they are lovely, and they go for the lowest ever price. Looking good. Have you tried a golden kiwi? Oh, they're so nice. I love a kiwi, but when even just thinking about them makes me go... Makes me
I like them when they're ripe, when they're...
I know.
Yeah.
Golden kiwis are a slightly different colour. They're golden. They're a bit more, funny enough, a bit more
clue
yellow.
in the name.
They're so clues in the name. They're so lovely. They're sweeter. They're so nice. Yeah, really nice. Lots of supermarkets do them, but I go to quite... Oh no, I go to a cheap supermarket for those. Go on, name it.
Never seen them.
They're really nice. They're really good. They're lovely. They look the same. They're just a bit lighter and a bit lighter inside. A bit more yellowy. They're good. I nearly had them tonight. The one I had in the fridge had gone off. I'd had it in there for about a month. £2.95. It rolled to the back because I'd forgotten it was there.
That's nice.
Annoying. £2.95. JewelleryMaker.com on the web. 0800 644 655. But these are so bright and beautiful. Well done. Hello, Marie. Nice to see you there. Brenda's grabbed 2 of these. Very well done indeed on that. I mean, imagine that with gold and gemstones as well. All right. What is going on over there today?
I'm not even doing it. I'm literally just stood here.
I think there's something funny in the studio. I do. I think we've unearthed something with the new studio. Samantha said, my daughter is allergic to kiwi and I'm allergic to pineapple. Oh man, that's really annoying. That is really unlucky. Well, not annoying if you're allergic, you need to stay away. But if I have too much pineapple, my mouth goes crazy. It's like you can feel every little taste bud in your mouth.
If I have oranges, like proper oranges or orange juice, then I get cold sores.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I can have other citrus, like grapefruits and satsumas and things like that. I'm fine with, but actual proper oranges or orange juice.
Wow.
Yeah. Not good.
Hey, strange things. So £2.95. 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines and on the web. They are glorious. So. You get pins and needles. I'm not laughing at that at all. Hot. Oh, it's the. Mike, was that just not the spice? Is that just not like overly spicy? And it gave you pins and needles in your stomach. I'm sure that would do that for everybody, really, if you had it. No other hot food. Okay, so it's just that particular one. Oh, but it was nearly an A&E job. Bless you. Bless you. I don't think I've had a reaction like that to any fruit, but people can, can't they? Weird. Very strange. Like, imagine if you suddenly have an allergy to chocolate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not good. Right. Okay. Very well done indeed on that one though. So that's beautiful. Congratulations. Golden kiwi fruit. Wednesday I need to bring you some golden kiwi fruit. Do I feel? And some more of those wafer chocolate.
You need to tell me where you get them from.
Most supermarkets do those golden kiwi fruits now. I know Tesco's and Aldi do, not for the Sainsbury's, maybe they do them, I don't know. But just I've got 3 in the mix.
Have a look.
Shall we do the green amethyst? These are lush.
I love those, they're
I don't know how
beautiful.
these are under £10 though. And every time I've seen, whether it's the marquee shaped ones, whether it's the sort of the pear shapes, every single time I've done these, the guest designer I've been with has gone bonkers over these. I remember I had the marquee shape with Sheila and she was like, oh, she's going crazy. They are adorable, but how we do it at a price like this, I really don't know. This genuinely boggles the brain because they are cut perfectly, they glow beautifully, and you've got a lot on that 30 centimetre strand. I might do a quick count up actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 29, approximately on that strand. Perfect for drop earrings.
Yeah, that to me is straight away what it needs to go to because of the fact that you can see you could see the whole of the gemstone then, can't you?
Yeah.
But
and
rings...
even, sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I was saying, even if you keep your little tassel on there, still going to be fabulous. But yeah, rings.
Rings, pendants. Again, anything like
Bracelets.
this, anything like this one that I've done with the Swarovski here, those gemstones, that could be the centerpiece there, you know, and you could do that wire weaving around a single gemstone like that.
Gorgeous. They're so beautiful. And with gold, I love green amethyst, or praise light, a lot of people call it. I love it, love it, love it with gold. It works, and because it's such a fresh colour, it's such a beautiful colour, but then you bring the gold and it looks incredibly, incredibly expensive. And actually, green amethyst is, a lot of people don't know green amethyst. They say amethyst and instantly you think purple, you're going to. But this is very, very lovely, and 65 carats of it as well, which is gorgeous. I have an allergy to milk chocolate, makes me go to sleep. Belgian chocolate makes me drunk. My word, I'm drinking the wrong thing, aren't I? I must admit, though, I have to say, thank you for that, if I have a hot chocolate at night, I'm done. So I can't drink hot chocolate in the day, because I literally, same thing, hot chocolate in the day, I'm like that, gone. Tell you what it is, really weird. Really weird. Makes your lips swell up. Oh no, avoid that then.
It's not good.
Not that, but that would save you some money if you those big lip things. That's not good though. Not good. It's not a good look. That is it? Really. Not a good look at all. Not a good look, Toby.
No.
That
goes back to what I said to you on Thursday night about you and Carol. Can you remember what I said? You two reminded me of Ab Fab.
Oh, Ab Fab. Chuckle Brothers. We are a bit Ab Fab, Carol and I. We were talking to Colin and Scott saying about doing what we're talking to Scott, we talking about doing like a double presenting stint, but we won't get anything out. Can you imagine? Be carnage.
So funny.
Yeah, but it would be carnage.
It would.
We might do it. Very well done. Rose, Julie, Janice, congratulations. Elle, Parvinder, yeah, they are beautiful. Well done. Congratulations taking those home. Very, very, very nice indeed. They are lush. 860 over 460 over Chuckle Brothers. How rude. Carol to me, Carol to you. Carol in Bristol said they always seem to facet this stone so amazingly. How come? I have these. They're amazing. Yep. I don't know, but they do.
I mean, that looks like that should be a sort of a 40-50 pound strand, just purely based on the facet, on the colour, on that sparkle.
Yeah, and we're talking sort of years and years of training, and generally the whole industry of sort of lapidary is passed down kind of generation to generation. It used to be very much, generally was just a male sort of orientated industry. That's changing a little bit now, which is quite exciting. So there are some ladies that are starting to work in the lapidary sort of world now, which is brilliant. But it generally was sort of passed down generation to generation in just years and years and years of practice and perfection. Because a lot of it's done by hand. That's again, which is a bit of a miracle. And I've seen it sort of done with the gemstones when they're cut and faceted. I had a go at this when I was in India. What a nightmare. I went in all thinking, this is going to be okay. I'm going to be able to do this. Rubbish, quite frankly. And it was just trying to do a basic round, and they'd even got like a guiding. You put it on your dob stick, and they had a bit of machinery to actually kind of guide you down to the lap wheel. Well, what a state. It was like that. It wasn't even like perfect like that. Mine was kind of like that, rubbish. But then you've got to take the gemstone, you've got to drill it then, and to centre drill that, saw some little rondelles being done, and literally it was just the drill bit on the machine, picking up the gem, taking it up to the drill bit, and you've got to get it right in the centre. Obviously, actually going to crack your gem. It is remarkable. And then I say all of that, we do that at $8.95, and you go, okay, yeah, it doesn't. But it's because we also buy savvy, we buy big, we've got great relationships, and by doing that, obviously, kind of almost, I don't want to say by buying in bulk, because obviously something like that, I think buying in bulk would mean thousands, which you're not going to on that. But it's those sort of relationships, the longevity that we've had, it is amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, but very well done indeed on those. So $8.95, congratulations. Wonderful. Right. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, red marcasite.
They're going to go beautiful if you've got any of the first kits. Any of them.
Yeah, look at that alongside the ring, actually. Really yummy. Ooh, really, really nice. Yeah, they do work so well. Red marcasite. Have I seen red marcasite? marcasite. Have I brought you red marcasite? I can't remember. But I love it. It's, if you love your metallic gemstones, if you love your gemstones with lustre and sparkle, you're going to adore your red marcasite. You've got this kind of deep cranberry or a deep sort of Shiraz. It's very, very intense, almost a plummy red. Just looking at your top, checking your top, but it is that kind of colour, isn't it?
It's almost kind of like, it makes me think of garnet, but with the gold flecks through it. That kind of,
it's a good description,
depth
actually.
of colour.
Yeah, but yes, you've got that, what we recognise as sort of marcasite. When you see that metallic nature of the gem definitely popping through in different ways on every single one of the gems. But you can see, I mean, look at that with the wire. So perfect alongside that copper, isn't it? When you could easily just replace one of those. If you didn't get any of the ceramics, which I really hope you did, you could easily pop one of those into the centre that way.
You could add it to them, couldn't you? I mean, you had such a lovely mix of shapes, of all of which would go with that beautifully.
Yeah, they're lovely. $7.95. Sorry, I just realised, did you want your seat back? I just realised.
Yeah.
Have you been standing up?
I'll have it back now. 10 minutes to the end.
I'm so sorry. Do you know what? It's because I keep looking in the camera and we're both like that. I just keep thinking that you're automatically sitting down and you're standing up. I'm so sorry. Look at me hogging the chair for like nearly 3 hours. You've stood up the whole time, haven't you?
Sorry,
that's
I've got
really
flat
bad.
shoes on.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, that's why I just keep switching feet.
Well, I suddenly was aware of that and I thought, oh, God, oh, you're standing up. Oh, I feel really bad now. I'm so sorry. Just give me a poke next time. Just come on, big bird, move. Move off your chair. Go on, you have it, I'll stand up. Do you want the chair?
No,
I feel really bad. $7.95 on your red marcasite. 205 carats, Karen, well done. Let's put it with the blue. Have a look at those. They are just amazing. Oh, nice actually, they do work together. And even the blue works really nicely with the copper, so it's your call really on that, but might be worth mixing and matching those up. The blues are like little planets, They're really nice. So the blue marcasite, if we just take the red off again and have a little look at those.
They look lovely with the, I can't say it. I can't say
Price
it.
praise.
That's it. I can never say it right.
Never say it.
No.
Yeah, they do. They look really
They look
nice with
pretty with
those.
that.
They are glorious. £7.95 on the blue marcasite as well, 38cm strand. They're all 8mm rounds, but again, just it's almost like a lapis blue, isn't it, as you're seeing that? Very, very bright and beguiling. I guess working in a similar way. Excuse me, your marcasite on there. £7.95, 0800 644 655, and on the web, jewellerymaker.com. Just add those to your order. You're guaranteed delivery still today for Christmas, but it's the last guaranteed day. So you've got about not even 10 minutes remaining in the show tonight, so make sure you're busy bees buying all your bits and pieces that you need for Christmas, because I don't know what the state of play will be tomorrow morning. You'll have to tune in and find out. So very well on those, well done on those. JewelleryMaker.com, congratulations, lots and lots of those in baskets. Get them checked out, but they will work very, very nicely again with the copper that you had in the previous kit. So beautiful job on those. Awesome. 190 carats. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Let's do, these are lush as well, amethyst rounds. Now, is it me, or are there some little yellow flashes in there?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, wow,
See
definitely.
those straight away. Really nice. And what's special about that? Well, you've got amethyst, but when amethyst heats up, it can go yellow, and that's really how we get amethyst to go to citrine, because Mother Nature oxidizes the gemstone at a higher oxidization process. It kind of the heat intensifies and it goes from the purple to the yellow. So that's how you get citrine. There's little flashes, little flurries of yellow within there. It's a bit ametrine-y, but it's not in terms of obviously what you've got there, because that's just, they are lovely. They're good size. Really, really nice sizable gems. We're talking 10mm rounds, and they are the lighter of the amethyst, but there's a time and there's a place for everything, isn't there? And actually it's quite nice to have the light sort of tones there, because obviously you can see you've got the purple thread running through, and you can really see it, so you could play around with that in there as well.
I think also it suits people's preference. As for me, I know I'm wearing a purpley colour now, but I don't wear purple very often. I don't wear like the bright kind of purple, so they don't tend to suit me. Like the deeper colours or the lighter colours tend to suit me, but the sort of the purples don't tend to suit me so much. So if I had to choose an amethyst, I would choose that kind of colour, because for me that's
easier to wear.
It's more wearable for me. But I have friends that I know that love that classic amethyst.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's something you could either team together to have that kind of mix of amethyst, or you're giving people that option that maybe don't wear that darker purple, that can have that lighter purple.
Yeah, exactly. It did, and they're a nice size as well. Excuse me. At £9.95. 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines, and you've got just got that beautiful polish right the way around on the gemstone. They are so, so lovely. They almost remind me when you look into a marble and you see all the different sort of flashes, all the different colours, but they are superstars. You can see there the yellows coming through really, really effortlessly. Good size, and you could wire wrap around those as well, couldn't you? They'd look amazing.
Yes, definitely. And they've probably got quite a nice drill hole on them if they've got that kind of thread going through them. They normally are quite a nice, probably take a 0.8 wire, sometimes a 1 mil, it depends.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got nice sort of size drill holes, which means again that you could make a bracelet. I could make a bracelet like the one you're wearing there, using, you know, the wire and supporting it with additional wires. So yeah, there's loads you could do with that.
They are lovely, and they're a great price. We've squeezed those down under £10 today at £9.95. If you are buying more than one, congratulations. And don't forget, it's the colour of next year, the Pantone colour's purple. Yay! So really, really lovely work on those. Great job, congratulations. Yeah, we've got the other, we haven't done the other amethyst, have we? Or we can squeeze these in. These are really nice because actually these sit quite flat and flush. Even though you've got these little pear drops, they're kind of like little teardrops. They're going to sit really, really nicely actually when you see those on the neckline. If you want, or little drop dangly earrings, they'd match your top. They'd work very nicely. Yeah.
I would quite like to make a ring with them because of the fact that they're flat. They would go lovely as a wire woven ring.
Yeah, or lovely little, obviously beautiful for sort of floral designs as well. They kind of look like the lights moving within the gemstone as well. You've got some wonderful sort of areas of more intensity. You've got sort of little wispy areas in there as well. But they're so, I mean, come on, £5.95. Very, very pretty. They're lovely little drop earrings. You can find a couple. If you look at those two there, my arms aren't long enough. Those two, sorry. Perfect little earring drops. And would you sell those at £5.95 for earrings? Because I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't. And that's your strand straight away sorted and paid for.
Again, if you got the round ones, you could use one of those as a sort of a tassel, put some chain and have the little drops of those.
Oh, cute.
So that make quite nice, and then have matching earrings.
Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, definite add to your order those. They are lovely and they're a nice tone as well. Bit darker or a bit deeper, a bit more intense than the rounds were, but still not a real sort of like chocolate wrapper purple. They're not that intense. So look at that one. Lovely character going on there. It's a lovely variety. £5.95, very, very beautiful indeed on that strand, 22 centimetres. Glorious. Right, do you know what we've got time for? A quick recap. Oh, if I can, here we go.
That going so wrong then.
Here we go. Picking these up forever. I'm going to go in for, all right, I'm going to go in for our fabulous shapes, first of all. Yeah, we like these, we like these, we like these. I feel so guilty that you're still standing up. Right, let's have a little look. Ceramic Sensation. I don't think I even read that out earlier on. Red teal porcelain ceramic, your oval beads and your copper wire. But look, I've got to quickly do this because they are the scrummiest. Oh my word, they're just amazing. Aren't they fab? Look at those, almost like little watermelons. They're great, great colours. Big drill holes going on in here as well. Then you've got more of the tubular designs. Tubular. These are so popular. We don't have loads of them left, as you can probably imagine, but there we go. So you've still, look at that drill hole you've got on those ceramics. And then last, but certainly not least, you've got the smaller ones, which are scrumptious as well. They feel fabulous. That's one thing we said earlier on. You can actually feel the size of these. You can really feel the weight of them because they are ceramic, but yet they're not too heavy when you've got a lot of them actually all working together. You've also got your copper wire in here. So you've got your 0.4 and your 0.8 on your copper wire, and you can see they just work so, so well with all of those. You've got a lot in there as well. But this is obviously very, very popular earlier on. So if you haven't had a chance to get the ceramics, grab them now. They've gone with so many of the gemstones tonight. Think of it with the red marcasite, with the blue marcasite that we had, and they're going to look fantastic. And Laura did some of the most amazing, amazing designs. So £9.95 on those. Let's do the first one we started off with. We've got to get as many of these as we can do. This was the mocha bundle. Mocha chocolate latte or something. These are lovely as well. Oh, magic act. Right, have a little look at these. Let's put a few of these on the table. They are lovely. Oh, it's like a little puffer fish in terms of the little...
Yeah.
The little markings. With me on
I am with you on that one. Yeah.
A little puffer fish. They are adorable, absolutely adorable. I'll turn it that way as well. And as Laura was saying earlier on, you can get a lot of wire through there. You worked with 4 strands, didn't you?
Yeah, 4 strands at a 0.8, which we had in that first bundle to make the sort of the knotted necklace there.
So amazing.
Which is used in the 2 larger sets of this.
Gorgeous. And you feel the weight of them when you get these home. You'll love them. And they are something totally different. We've had loads of messages in for these, so thank you so much for that. We will try and get more, but we never know. But yeah, they are just absolutely epic. So very well done. Add these to your order where you've got the last final chance. Let's go for these right now. So we've got, I love them all. These were so popular earlier on, 110 gone. Straight away. So let's put those 3 out for you so you have a little bit of a look in terms of variety of size, but they've just got such different markings on. Every single one of them are so different. So you've got the 3 different sizes of the red and the teal porcelain. So you've got the 18mm, 14mm and the 10mm. You were getting 10 of the 18, 15 of the 14 and 25 of the 10mm. So there's a lot in there. And there's berry purples, really intense purples against that wonderful sort of turquoisey tone. I forgot they were £7.95. That's so good. That is so good. They're lovely. If you're just tuning in now, get buying quickly because you've literally got today guaranteed standard delivery for Christmas. So they are amazing. Have we got time for the other one? Quick. We can do this very quickly. Bye, Laura. Very quickly. Here we go, because these were amazing. So look at those. We're going to grab the graphics in for these if we can. Quick, Phil. Oh, we can't find them. They'll be on the web. That's all right. They'll be on the web. You're as cold as ice. £9.95. Right, we've got to go. You are amazing. I'm sorry I've made you stand up. I love working with you. Happy Christmas. See you soon. See you Wednesday night.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck.